right into our pregame show right here on Oklahoma City's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, on our app, streamed by PPBC. And now you can watch the game and listen with all of our new video stream. You can go to YouTube and find the All City Sports page to find us on video. And a little bonus to Sam, they can even give us their comments and shout-outs while the game is live. They can say, hey, go Comets, go Trojans, give us their thoughts on the game so we can comment back when we like. All you got to do is go to YouTube and find our All City Sports page. But before we do that, we're going to give you our wonderful, wonderful sponsors tonight, Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We're going to go ahead with our starting lineups. This is presented by Metro Tech Technology Center. Start your future today at www.metrotech.edu, preparing you for life. First, we'll go with the visiting Trojans. Your head coach is Jayla Rose for the Douglas High School Trojans. They're going to start off with number 0, senior Savannah McMullen Larson. Number 1, junior Yashari Wells. Senior Aaliyah Hayes. Number 5, senior Denisha Foster. And freshman number 20, Amari Ratliff. For the Comets, coached by Jim Peronovich, we've got number 5, Dariana Littlepage Buggs. Number 2, Jordan Harrison. Number 3, Micah Gray. Number 14, Jada O'Connor. And number 23, Skylar Durley, I'm sorry. And Sam, we've got, some close proximity teams right here. A little rivalry, not too far away from each other. So we should see some good basketball. We saw the Douglas Trojans last week, but now we're going to see the North Classen. I gotta get my school straight here. It's Classen SAS at Northeast. It's tough for me to say, and I'm sure it is for you. You're a former student here at this school, right?
This is definitely a first time. Me being back in the arena now that it's no longer Northeast Academy. It is now Classen SAS at Northeast.
Yeah, I've tried to say Northeast a couple times here, and I'm going to have to stop myself and really kind of think about what I'm saying here because it's a mouthful. Classen SAS at Northeast. So we'll just go with Classen going forward if that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
Because that way it'll save me a little bit of time and effort there to try and say the name. So we're about to get started here. We've got our pregame national anthem here, so we're going to try and pay our respects while giving you guys the information as we go along here. But we do want to announce our sponsors. So right now we do have Metro Tech. If you're looking for a great career, Metro Technology Centers has training for hot jobs in high demand. Metro Tech has hands-on training in medical assisting, culinary arts, and more. If you want to earn certifications and licenses taught by industry experts, look up Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life. Also, we have SSM Health at St. Anthony's Hospital. They are proud sponsors of OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 broadcast. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get a player back in the game from injury. So we did our starting lineup presented to you by Metro Technology Center. Now our keys to the game, Sam, they can be simple. Sometimes they can be hard. We're going to go with something simple tonight, right? So First Security Bank is our sponsor. If you want to learn more to expand your commercial rental properties with First Security Bank, call 405-424-4341 for more information. First Security Bank, and member of FDIC. Now, I'm going to call you Coach Weber, because you've had some history as a coach here in the past. We did get to see Douglas last week, so they're the visitors. What can they take from last week into this game that we can kind of see if they've improved on from last week?
See if they can keep that pressure on, see if they can get some good defensive stops. They got a ball player they're going to have to stop today, so it's going to be a very good game, man. They're going to have to see, like you said, it is a close proximity as in rivalry here. So. And
you're right. They did bring the pressure in the backcourt a lot last week against Grant at their home court. So they can continue to bring that, because that really did disrupt the Lady Generals offense there. All right, for Classen SAS, we don't know a whole lot about the team, but, going into the game here on their home court, defending their home court in their home crowd, what's something that pretty much every team on a home court needs to do?
Defend. You got to play hard. You got to represent. Use your home crowd to your advantage. Use that home cooking for what it is.
Use that player's bounce and the shooter's roll and it's those rims, right?
Yes, sir.
Like you said, if Douglas is going to bring that pressure, they need to be able to handle that pressure in the backcourt, which should hopefully kind of spark that offense for them. If they can break that pressure, they should be able to bring up the ball and get some open looks. Now, I noticed last week with Douglas and Grant, we had a lot of missed free throws. That's a lot of points left off the board. They'd be able to bring that and hit those open free throws because there's probably, they're not going to get a whole lot of easy looks in this game. So you need to make them count when you're at the free throw line.
Yes, you do. Free throws win ball games, and they may end up needing them big time in this one. So I'm looking forward to a great display of basketball this evening.
All right. By the way, on your roster here, we do need to make a little correction. So we do have number 5, Dariana Littlepage Buds. So Littlepage is one word, so I just want to make sure that you've got that on your roster because I just found that out just a minute ago. So I want to make sure that you're straight. So we get all the teams. So we have a couple of players with a couple last names. So for us broadcasters, man, sometimes it gets to be tough to get 2 or 3 names in there, but we're going to do our best. Looking forward to it. We got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock. You're listening to some high school basketball here in Oklahoma City. We do appreciate you tuning in wherever you are tuning in from, whether it's on the radio, on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Maybe you got us on the app stream by PPBC, or if you got us on YouTube. We'll be looking out for some comments. We're going to get our guys to let us know if anybody comments on us. We'll try to comment back, let you know that we hear you loud and clear or see you loud and clear. And there's our tip-off.
Let's go.
All right, game is on. So we got our point guard for the Comets. That's number 2, Jordan Harrison. Harrison's going to swing over to the far side. Thought about a 3, swings it over to the key over there to number 23, Skylar Durley. She gets a miss on the shot there, but Micah Gray is able to pull it down. Now we've got a drive to the hoop, and it hits the back of the rim and out. That was Harrison with the drive.
Nice rebound from Dariana Littlepage.
Littlepage bugs with the rebound and putback. Lady Trojans now have the ball. McMullen Larson was our point guard. She's got the ball now. She swings it over to Hayes up top. He's over back up top the logo, and a little backcourt violation there. I thought she might have gotten the ball tipped away, but looks like the referee says no. So that's going to be Comets ball. Taking it out will be Durley. So inbounds to Harrison. On the defense will be Wells. Harrison drives the lane for a layup, up and good. On the right side there, kind of just had an open lane. She took it. Didn't really have much of anybody contesting there, so she took it straight to the hoop.
Nice layup by Jordan Harrison.
The Comets are going to bring her on the full court press and get a steal. That one's by Gray. She's going to take a right-handed layup, and in and out. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound by Hayes. Now she gets trapped in the corner. She's looking for a pass. It's stolen by Comets, number 14, Jada O'Connor, and she gets the layup and one.
Opportunity for the and one now. Let's see if we can capitalize and make this free throw.
So 2 quick baskets there by the Comets to go up by 6 points now. So it was 2 quick baskets to go up 4 more points. Now she'll be able to add a 7th point if she hits this free throw. Shot's good.
Swish.
Nothing but net on that one. O'Connor with a good 3-point play, the traditional way. Trojans inbound, little full court pressure again. O'Connor and Durley on it.
Nice 2-2.
Another pressure, a little deflection there by Harrison. Swing over to McMullen Larson. She drives the lane, kicks it back out. She gets it to Ratliff, who didn't have a shot. She hit it to Hayes. Hayes with a shot. It was an air ball off of a Comets player, so now the Trojans will take it out underneath their own basket. Inbounds will be Hayes. Gets it into Foster. Foster drinks into the corner, tries to drive the baseline, tries to take a shot, gets deflected a little bit. And McMullen Larson picks up the loose ball back over to Foster. Foster's got her back to the basket, looking for anybody to pass it to. Not a whole lot of movement, almost a 5-second call. She gets it back up to the top to Wells at the last possible second. And stolen by Comets. That's going to be number 23, and a layup is no good. That was Durley, and then the rebound goes to Gray. Gray tried to get it up, but didn't have quite a shot. Tried to get herself out of trouble, ended up stepping out of bounds. Ball goes to the Trojans. In pass to Wells. Wells back to, let's see, that's McMullen Larson. No, excuse me, that was Foster. Foster get the pass intercepted again by Durley. They're playing some tough defense, not letting the Trojans even get the ball past the half line. And so Coach Rose has had enough of that. She's going to call a timeout. There'll be a quick 30-second timeout. She's got to talk about this, Sam. They need to be able to get the ball past half court.
Definitely got to get a press breaker going on. If not, they're going to have a marathon out there on them. It's already 9-0. That 2-2-1 press that they got going on is really helping them out right now.
So if you're the coach, put your coach hat on. How are you going to break the full court press there?
You got to get some ball movement. You can't. They're trying it, but they're going to have to cut, get to the open areas of the court. They have to do something. What's going on right now is definitely not doing it. Quick passes.
And then if you don't have the ball, you need to move to open space. You need to move without the ball, not just kind of stand there, right?
Find the open area.
Exactly. So that's probably what Coach Rose just said. So inbounds will be Hayes. Gets it to Foster, back to Hayes. She goes for court, gets 2 men on her. And try to get it back to Wells, just kind of went right through her hands. So turnover again, now goes to the Comets. 5:32 on the clock. The Comets are up 9-0 over the Douglas Trojans right now. Inbounds goes to Harrison. Harrison gets it all the way over to Little Paige Buggs. Little Paige Buggs drives it to the lane and kind of just uses her body really well. Just posts up, gets a easy bucket right there. 11-0 with the Comets. Another almost a steal there by O'Connor once again. Boy, the Comets are just getting hands on everywhere. Another steal by the Comets. This one gets all the way down to Harrison. Harrison up for a layup. That's good. Wide open because the Trojans can't even get it past half court right now. The hands for the Comets are everywhere. They are almost like they've got the Elastigirl out there with the extra long arms, from the Incredibles. There's another steal by Harrison, and another layup. 15-0 in favor of the Comets. Ball's in Wells' hand. She brings it past half court. A little bit of a wild dribble, but she gets fouled on the play. That will be the first on the Comets, team first.
I knew this was going to be a good game when I seen Dariana Little Paige Buggs was going to be playing. I just seen she just recently committed to the Baylor Bears to play basketball.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That's right. You know what? Now that you say that, I do remember seeing that post on our Instagram on OKC CBS Sports Radio. There you go. All right, the Trojans now have the ball in the hands of Foster. She drives down to the corner, gets blocked, and Hayes gets the ball and tries to shoot it from the baseline about 6 feet out, but it gets partially blocked, but she draws a foul in the process, so she's going to get her first 2 free throws of the evening. Second foul on the Comets. Score 15-0 with 4:26 left on the clock.
Lady Trojans' first opportunity to score today. Let's see if they can knock it down.
First shot's no good by Hayes. She is a senior for the Trojans. We're going to have our first substitute of the night. In for the Trojans comes number 3, Kamariana Moten, as does number 30, or is that 24? 24, Jadacia Jones. No, it says 34. I don't have a 34 on my roster.
I don't see that number either.
All right. Inbounds pass to the Comets all the way down the court. That one goes for Micah Gray. She was contested. Thought she drew a foul, maybe not, but she gets that easy layup. Now 17-1 in favor of the Comets.
She definitely took
another
that contact.
Steal by Harrison. Easy left-handed layup. Good. Trojans inbound to Moten. Moten's going to try and dribble through a double team there. Gets the ball partially knocked away, but now it's a jump ball, first jump ball of the evening. Possession stays with the Trojans. Score 19-1 in favor of the Comets. 4:02 left on the first quarter clock. Inbounds to McMullen Larson. She drive over to the far side, away from the benches. Tries to get over to Hayes, gets partially knocked away.
Jumping that passing lane.
That brings her all the way back to her own baseline. She's got to drive all the way back to the other end of the court. She gets met at the three-point line. Jumped in the lane by Harrison, tried to knock it away, gets a piece of it. Ball stays with Douglas on this half the court.
Lady Comets are all over the place.
They are in those passing lanes everywhere. Inbounds pass goes to Wells. She kind of bobbled it for a second, did get a hold of it. Pass tried to go to McMullen Larson, stolen by Harrison. She's going to drive the lane, gets it off to Little Page Bugs. Shot no good. Rebound by Harrison, up and good. Inbounds pass. Now Hayes. Hayes gets defended in the backcourt, tries to get it across court. She does. McMullen Larson couldn't quite handle the pass, lost it. Now Little Page Bugs with it. Layup is good. Little Page Bugs gets it to Jada O'Connor. O'Connor with the layup. 23-1, 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hayes up top on the logo. Tries to get to McMullen Larson. Stolen away by Micah Gray. Easy layup with left hand.
25-1.
Inbounds pass from the Trojans. Now the Comets have backed off their full court press. They're just meeting them at the half court now. Hayes has the ball onto the near side. Drives over the baseline. Gets met by two Comet players. Knocked away. And it looks like it was off one of the Trojans players last. So I'm sorry. No, I apologize. It stays with the Trojans. We do have another substitution in for the Trojans. That's number 23. Kajane Jackson. Kajane
Jackson.
I had my spelling down here. I couldn't read my own handwriting. Kajane Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I am for real.
I was seeing if you're going to take that one over. Well done, Sam Weber.
Yes,
2:25 on the clock. 25-1 in favor of the Comets. Now a nice
assist.
Give and go right there. So atop the key was Little Page Bugs, and cutting to the basket goes Harrison, and she just had a wide open layup. The Trojans didn't step in front of the pass. Wells is bringing it up for Trojans, tries to get it down low and intercepted by Little Page Bugs, gets it all the way down court. That one's to Durley number 23, another easy layup. Now 29-1 in favor of the Comets, 1:50 go in the first quarter.
That is Little Page Bugs' 5th assist already.
So she's bringing all the offense, assists and buckets.
Yes.
We did have a ball get knocked out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with the Trojans on the Comets' half of the court, right in front of the scores table. In for the Trojans will be Jadasha Jones.
What's going on, eh?
I'm not real sure. We do have maybe substitution. No, Jones may be sitting back down. Referee's trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure it out as well. Apologize for that. We have 1:17 on the clock. Classen SAS at Northeast Comets up 29-1 over the Douglas High Trojans.
1:17 left in the first quarter.
Inbounds pass goes to Jackson. Jackson now on top of the key looking for a pass. Gets stolen away by Durley. Durley switches over to the right hand from the left hand. Goes up for the layup. Gets fouled by by Jones. So she'll get 2 shots. 1:08 left to go in the first quarter. That will be the second foul for Douglas, second team foul. First on Jones. So we have Skylar Durley at the free throw line. First shot is up and good.
Swish. 30-1.
Comet players aren't even bothering looking for a rebound on this free throw. They're all on the opposite end of the court here.
They're ready to apply pressure as soon as they cross the half-court mark.
Second free throw is missed. Rebound goes to the Trojans. Moten's going to bring it up. She gets it stolen away from Gray. Gray's going to have another easy layup. Gets fouled.
And one.
So Jackson tried to get down and defend the play. Ended up bringing the body, hitting Gray on the layup. So she'll get an and one shot as well with 56 left to go in the first quarter. 32-1 now for the Comets. First shot for Gray, the only shot, because that was an and one shot there after the penalty. It is good.
33-1. 53 seconds left.
Moten gets it past the half court for the Trojans, swings it over to Jones. Jones is going to drive the lane And we have an illegal screen.
Yes, she definitely didn't give her enough time to get planted and get set up.
She was almost too fast right there.
She was.
So the pick didn't quite get set in time, so that brings a foul on the Trojans. So they now have 4 team fouls, 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Inbounds from Durley into Harrison. Harrison's look over to the top of the key. That's Little Page O'Connor. Now she's rolls around, gets an open shot, a layup for O'Connor. She didn't hit it, so the rebound goes back to the Trojans. Brings it up for Moten, for the Trojans and Moten. She gets it down to Jones in the corner, right in front of the Classen bench, and gets tripped up.
Foul by Jada O'Connor.
O'Connor on the foul. That'll be team foul number 3 for the Comets. Inbounds pass goes to Jones. Jones dribbles back up towards half line, tries to get over to Moten, knocked away by O'Connor on the steal. Gets a nice pass on the fast break down to Durley. Durley with the layup. That's good. 35-1, 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. Jones brings it up for the Trojans. Crosses half court. Stolen. That one's by Little Page Bugs. Easy layup. Nobody in front of her. And that will conclude the quarter for the Comets and the Trojans. Little Page Bugs finishes off the quarter strong, brings the score 37-1 in favor of the Classen Comets. That's the end of our first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You are listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health and St. Anthony, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Or a broken bone at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Shop at Walmart for over 100 million gift ideas, including the perfect one. So last-minute deals, don't gift like last minute. With huge selection of toys, tech, fashion, decor, and even gift cards, you can go ahead and surprise them with the latest video games for a 65-inch TV, all while supplies last. Get great last-minute deals that impress at every budget so you can enjoy it fully. Walmart, save money, live better.
Welcome back. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We got a new fresh 8 minutes on the clock, and the ball's in. The Comets have already stolen the ball from the Trojans. On the ball right now, we do have Little Page Bugs on the near side in front of the Trojan bench. She's calling some plays. She's going to reset that offense there for the Comets, all the top of the key. Oh, they had to switch off on defense and lift her alone, and they kind of got confused on defense. Even Gray, who had the layup there, had her hands like, I don't even know what just happened. I just got a free shot right there.
I don't know. I think the Lady Trojans, they kind of had a defensive collapse right there because they literally just – it opened like a floodgate right there.
They did. They got a little confused. I said, you got to know you got her, and I got her, and I don't got her. All right, so the Comets stole the ball, swung it over to Gray in the corner. About free throw extended actually for 3, so that's the first three-pointer of the night for the Comets. Score now 42-1, just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. McMullen Larson gets it to Moten for the Lady Trojans. Moten's look underneath, gets it to number 34. She gets a shot, no good. Rebound by O'Connor. Looks all the way down the court, hits up Gray. Gray brings it in the corner. Back to O'Connor, top of the 3. Shot's good. That'll be a three-pointer for the Comets.
Jada O'Connor is hooping today.
Jada O'Connor and Dariana Little Page Bugs got some height down low, and they are still able to hit those outside shots even for right now.
They are TPs. We call those true players right there. Big-time players.
We had a turnover by the Trojans. Out of bounds, goes to the Comets. 6:22 left to go in the second quarter. I'd say that Coach Parinovich right now is pretty happy with his Comets, wouldn't you say, Sam?
Yes, sir. 45-1 was in the first half. Yes.
O'Connor with the ball, gets it all the way down to a slicing, cutting Little Page Bugs, and gets another easy layup right there. 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Comets up 47-1.
Another steal
by Harrison. She's going to take her time, bring it to the corner, let her offense come in. Gets it all the way to Bugs, Little Paige Bugs, who found a cutting Durley right there and gets the layup. Nobody got the rebound. Just kind of sat there and watched it for a minute, and I think Little Paige Bugs says, thank you very much. I'll take that, and I'll put it back in.
She's already flowing with a double-double. She has 7 assists and 7 points, I'm thinking, right now.
Durley swings it at the far corner for a three-point shot. That one taken by Harrison. Looks like Gray may have gotten the rebound over the back right there on the Trojans, so that's Gray's a foul for Gray. Now team foul number 4 for the Comets. Now for the Trojans, bringing up is Foster. Foster swings it over to the near corner here to Jones. Shots up and good, about 6 feet away from the basket. Rebound by Ratliff, gets it back out to Jones. Shot no good. Rebound goes back to the Comets. That's Gray bringing it up. Swings it over to, that is Durley. Another slicing, cutting, Little Paige Bugs.
10 points for her. 10 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals.
Thank you for keeping those stats, Sam. That is good information that I can't keep up. We don't have a monitor in front of us or anything, so I appreciate you keeping the notes on there.
Hey, we're a team.
Out of bounds on the Comets there, so the Douglas Lady Trojans will get the ball out on the far sideline there. Inbounds pass goes to Foster. She's going to come near side up top of the key. Look, all right, the free throw line. Turn around for Jones. Shot no good. Rebound by O'Connor. Gets it down to Harrison. Cross half court. She's going to swing it over to Little Paige Bugs. Down into the corner for Durley. Durley down to Harrison at the bottom. Another nice pass underneath. She found Gray about around the corner or the elbow there, the free throw line. Didn't have anybody in front of her, so she took 1 step, 2 steps. Shot up, no good because she was fouled on the play at 4:29 left on the clock.
This Ladies Comets team are, wow. That's all I say. This is my first time. I've been hearing about them. This is my first time seeing them live. And this 51-1 right now is showing me exactly who they are. This is one of those teams that's going to be around when the end, when the people start cutting down nets.
Yeah. And we saw Douglas just last week, and we didn't see any of this. They were very efficient with their defense on full court press. They had some nice, offensive plays, and we were really impressed with Moten for Douglas. But right now, they just haven't really been able to get any good clear shots right now on the basket.
It looked like the coach had cleared the bench. This looks like the second unit. There's a
shot. That one's good.
3.
So Trojans get their first field goal of the evening. That one is by Kajane Jackson. A nice three-point shot. So that brings the score to 52-4 with 3:30 left to go in the second quarter. Now the Comets have a three-point shot. No good by Durley. She gets the rebound, gets it underneath to Little Paige Bugs for an easy bucket.
Her 12th point.
Brings the score 54-4. Foster brings it across half court, calls the play, waiting for the offense to get set up. And she got a little too many steps there. She came off a screen and kind of found herself wide open. Wasn't really sure what to quite do with it there.
Yeah, she
was looking for a pass. Nobody really open, and so her feet got a little happy there. Just under 3 left to go in the second quarter. Durley swings it over to Gray. Gray back over the top of the key for Little Paige Bugs. Now on the opposite corner, back to Durley. Finds Gray at the free throw line. Takes a step, left-handed shot, good. The layup there for Gray with just 2:40 left on the clock brings the score 56-4 in favor of the Comets. Now we have Foster up top. Gets it to the free throw line to number 34. She's going to try and drive, gets slapped out. Finds a fast break to Gray. She's going to hold up the offense. Gets it back up to Durley. Had a wide open lane, decided to pull it back out. Now they're just kind of using some clock right now. She's got a wide open shots right now. They find Durley underneath. No, excuse me, that's Gray. Gray was waving, hey, I'm open on the far corner there. They get it to her, and she cuts down the baseline, gets a layup. 2 minutes left to go of the second quarter. Douglas gets it to the free throw line. Back up to Foster. Back to the free throw line at number 34. She turns, doesn't find anything. Back out to Foster. She swings it over to Jones. Jones is going to drive it in, gets it knocked away by Harrison. Harrison's going to slow everything down, gets it over to Little Page Bugs.
The Lady Trojans seem as they have given up. Players just jogging, walking back down the court.
Little Page Bugs had all day to just drive that lane with nobody in front of her, but she chose to just kind of hold it up. So they're going to just be working on some passing right now. Passing, cutting. There's a three-point shot. No good. That one was by Harrison. Rebound by O'Connor. Right underneath the basket. That's up and good. 1:15 on the clock now here in the second quarter. 60-4 in favor of the Classen Comets. Trojans looking for any kind of offense right now. They've only had one field goal. That was a three-pointer. That one was by Jackson. Stolen away again by Gray. Gets it to Harrison on the far side. Let all of her teammates get down with her. Going to reset that offense. Now for Little Page Bugs, right in front of the Douglas bench. Gets it back up to top of the key to Durley. Durley finds a cutting Gray. She turns.
She took the body contact. The ref was going to give her the and one, but they're like, you are up 62-4 right now.
She set up a high post there, turned around. She saw an open lane. She took it, drew the body contact. Referee said, no, we're just going to let this one play on. Just under 30 seconds left to go in the half here in the second quarter. Score 62-4. Foster's just kind of dribbling up top of the logo right now, letting everybody get a breather right now, I guess.
Pretty much.
Swings it over to Moten. Moten back down to Foster. She gets it down low. Shot no good by number 34. Finds a streaking Gray. Shot up is good for the layup. All right, so the Trojans going to get one last heave from the half court. Shot's no good. That ends our second quarter. In our first half, right here at Classen, SAS at Northeast High School, where they score after two quarters of 64-4. You are listening to the high school basketball sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony's. We're going to take a couple-minute break right here. We'll come back with some first half analysis. I'm James Knox. My analyst is Sam Weber. You're listening to OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3. We'll be back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
It's Macy's Friends and Family with our biggest savings on gifts they'll love. Get an extra 30% off brands that rarely go on sale with your coupon or Macy's card. And snag 15% off fragrances, skincare, makeup, and more stocking stuffers. Going on now at Macy's. And get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
With things being so expensive, do you need a little extra cash for the holidays? Let CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1 help you out with cash for Christmas. How do you get it? Listen during the Morning Rush with Jay Swick, Real Sports with Myron Patton, Total Sports with James Hale, and the What's Going On Sports Show with PJ Mills. When you hear this, call 405-600-9096 and answer a simple sports trivia question and win $100 cash. It's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1's Cash for Christmas. You can't win if you don't listen, so listen for... Call, answer a simple trivia question, and win that extra cash that you need. Happy holidays from your friends here at CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Big O's Pork and Dreams has two locations to serve you. They're now open in Midwest City and still in their Edmond location. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu with your favorite meats, briskets, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. Big O's has their signature loaded smoked potato with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Try Big O's loaded steak fries and barbecue pizza. Big O's Pork and Dreams has two locations in the metro. Metro. In Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th, and in Edmond, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. And both dining rooms have active pure technology to reduce over 99.9% bacteria, viruses, and more. And that's air you can trust. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. until the meat runs out. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations, Midwest City and Edmond. Come get you one of these taters.
$2,000, $4,000, even $6,000. That's how much more customers are getting at Boomer Kia for their used car than just a few months ago. Folks, the used car market is on fire, reaching record high resale values, and this month it's going to go even higher. People who bought a car just a couple years ago, they're getting thousands more than they originally paid. So we can go to the auction and we can pay a premium, or we can cut out the middleman and we can buy directly from you. That means Boomer Kia wants your trade, regardless of make, miles, or the condition. We'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. We'll even buy your vehicle for cash. So make the switch to a brand new Kia with 0 money down and 0 payments for up to 6 months. Got credit concerns? Get pre-approved instantly, all without hurting your credit. Just click the iPrecheck banner at boomerkia.com. I'm James Wade, General Manager at Boomer Kia. My goal is to give you a big business deal with a small town feel. So if you're not 100% satisfied, I want to know. Come see me, only at Boomer Kia.
With approved credit with KMF. Deferred payments by dealer. Interest accrues date of sale. Plus tax, tag, and license. Expires 1/3/22.
Did you know that every day someone misses out on a great opportunity, all because of the fear of rejection? But what if you could explore that opportunity without facing any consequences or even wasting your time? Guess what? Now you can with iPrecheck at boomerkia.com. When other dealers try to keep you in the dark until the very end, at Boomer Kia, we're upfront and transparent, all without having to speak to anybody. So instead of spending hours in a dealership getting yanked around just to find out if you're not getting the deal you want, visit boomerkia.com and click the iPrecheck form. You'll get your real credit score, your real monthly payments, and more for every vehicle on our site. So what's the best thing about iPrecheck? There's zero risk. It literally doesn't cost you anything. Just enter your name, your address, and the last 4 of your social, and you can be pre-approved instantly for a brand new Kia at Boomer Kia. So what are you waiting for? Visit boomerkia.com and click the iPrecheck banner to get pre-approved, all without any risk to your credit. Then come to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South Walker.
With the holidays in full swing, join in the festivities at Lowe's Winterfest. Start by getting $20 off a Craftsman 20-volt max drill kit. Was $79, now $59. Or Blackstone Riddles with an everyday low price starting at $149. Make more holiday at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Valid through 12/15 while supplies last. U.S. only.
And welcome back to our broadcast here. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We're here at, Classen SAS at Northeast. And if you are looking for some great sports medicine specialists, look no further than St. Anthony's Hospital. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs those services, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get a player back in the game from injury. All right, so our keys to the game now, Sam, whole lot different than from the start of the game, right? We have a 64-4 point score here, and so a 60-point discrepancy here. So given that, again, put your coaching hat on. What can Douglas do right now? And you know, winning may not be really realistic right now. Let's be realistic. So right now, what are you doing as a coach? You know, you still want to win the game. I'm not saying that they can't and they won't. But right now, there's also probably some other priorities right now for the Douglas Trojans to be able to figure it out, right? What can they do in store for this second half?
They could take it as experience, because if this team is playing every other team like this, they're, like I said, they mess around and be the state champions. So get as much experience as you can. Work on the basic things, some fundamentals. Let's get the ball past half court. Let's try to get some shot attempts up, because you can't score if you're not getting the ball
absolutely
up
true.
there.
Absolutely true. Let's cover a quick few stats here for the game. So far, we have for the Comets, Jordan Harrison has 14 points. Micah Gray has 19 points. Dariana Littlepage Buggs has 14 points. Jada O'Connor has 10 points, and Skylar Durley has 5 points. 9 assists right now for the Lady Comets. Only 1 turnover right now. That's beautiful. They have 20 steals, Sam Weber, 20 steals right now for the Comets. That's where that offense is coming from right now.
Defense is creating offense. They're getting that steal. I think that they may be wrong on those assist numbers because off that layup drill
that's true.
They've been doing.
That's true.
Yeah, I think they're missing a whole lot.
Trojans are bringing in 26 turnovers right now in the first half, so they got to be able to kind of tighten that up. So let's see how the things go here for the second half. Again, James Knox here on your play-by-play. Sam Weber on the analyst right now, bringing you some good insight. So we're about ready to start a fresh 8 minutes right here on the clock. Whistle goes. Inbounds pass for the Comets. They're going to bring it in. We've got 5 new players here for the Comets. So they have got, looks like they've emptied their bench right now. Not emptied it. They brought in 5 new players who didn't get any PT in the first half. I'll run down the players right here for you as I can get to it. Trojans have the ball underneath, gets blocked there. The McMullen Larson had the shot, gets knocked away, but the Trojans are able to get the rebound. McMullen Larson has it again, swings it over to Wells. Wells over, gets it stolen by Emma Kalingasan. Shot up by Kalingasan, no good. Rebound goes to Kara Busby, and she gets it underneath to Jada Toure. Toure with her first basket of the evening. 7 minutes left to go on the clock. 66-4 in favor of the Comets. Hayes gets it up top for a three-point shot. Little too strong. Hits off the top of the backboard. And a quick outlet pass. That one goes to the Comets. Number 20.
Mason Watts. 35.
35. Thank you. Mason Watts. My eyes were bad on that one. Thank you, Sam.
No worries there.
Mason Watts.
Jumping around out there while they're running. So
yeah, sometimes those ponytails get in the way of the numbers. I can't see them really good. Foster with a drive to the basket. Gets blocked by Toure. Shot up for the Trojans is good. That one by McMullen Larson. That gets them 6 points. Now Watts gets a downfield pass all the way down to Busby. Busby's first shot no good. Rebound gets down to the Trojans. Watts tries to get the loose ball, swing it back in, but couldn't quite get it in time. Ball will stay right there for the Trojans. Substitution for the Trojans. Out goes Wells, in comes Moten. Underneath taking out for the Comets, that will be Busby. Gets it into Kasan. And we have a travel call. That one is on Busby. Right when I get everybody's names figured out, they can put in 5 new players for me. That's tough for me to do.
It really was. I had to go do my stat checking as well. I'm like, hold on, this is not the team. Yes, this is the people that was on the end of the bench.
Foster gets it a free throw line extended. Drives the baseline now. She's going to go up. Gets fouled. That one will be on number 4. Nope. I'm sorry, 21. That's Emma Kalingasan. That will be team foul number 1 for the Comets. So at the free throw line for the Trojans is Denisha Foster. First shot no good. Foster is a senior for the Trojans. They have 4 seniors on their squad right now. McMullen Larson, Hayes, Satara Leak, and Denisha Foster. Comets looking to start a little break, but Kalingasan was a little too strong on the pass to Watts. Watts couldn't quite bring it in, so that's a turnover. And the Trojans looking to start getting that offense going. 68-6 with 4.5 left to go in the third quarter.
This is a great opportunity for the second unit or the players at the end of the bench to get in and get some reps right now.
Right, get that experience, kind of get some notches in the belt, just figure it out. You know, they don't. Some close games they may not be able to see the court, so this is their chance to really shine and show the coach what they've got.
Yes, it is.
Another foul on the Comets there, so now we have Moten at the line for the Trojans. First shot of 2 on its way, and that one's no good. Off the back of the rim, 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Lady Trojans going to need to execute, take advantage of these opportunities. Free throws are free.
Absolutely. They need those free throws to be able to get any kind of offense going. Second one's good. Now bringing up the ball for the Comets is Busby. Swings it over here to Kalingason, and that one gets blocked or at least knocked away partially by Foster, but the Comets are able to collect it back with Watts. A long pass underneath. That one is shot by Teray. Shot no good. Kalingason gets the rebound, puts it up from about 8 feet away. That shot no good. Rebound by the Trojans, number 34. Outlet to Moten. Moten's on the drive. Left-handed, and Watts knocks it away. And Hayes tried to throw it back in. I don't know why she collected. She might have thought it was going to go over backcourt and maybe didn't think that she could touch it. So she threw it back inbounds, and the Comets took advantage of it. Got a free shot right there.
Quick layup by Mason Watts.
Mason Watts with the basket. Now Foster gets a three-point shot for the Trojans. Shot no good. Rebound collected by Teray. Gets it to Kalingason. She's going to bring it up. Switches over the left hand. Sees underneath. It's Busby. She had a nice post-up. She got the inside track right there. Once she got it down to Busby, she had an easy layup with a Trojan behind her.
Great way to seal her defender.
Exactly. She sealed it off and had that wide-open look. Trojans try to get over to Foster. Gets knocked away by Kalingason. 2.5 left to go in the quarter. Substitution for the Lady Trojans. In comes Jones and Jackson. Inbound pass goes down to number 34 on the block. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Well defended there, but she gets it to Jones. Jones gets tied up with one of the Comets players, but she comes out with it. That one's Busby. She gets it Kalingason down the court. Streaking through the lane was Watts, but Watts again couldn't quite handle the pass. Turnover goes down to the Trojans. Comets are going to make some substitutions. In for the Comets comes number 31, Deanna Mason, and number 20, Vivian Hill. Their first action of the night. Long shot from Moten for 3. Too strong off the backboard. And the Comets last touch it. Comes all the way back out here to the half court. Right in front of the scorer's table. The Trojans will be able to retain the possession.
Everybody's looking around like, what's going on?
Inbounds pass goes to McMullen Larson. She thought about a 3, decided no, she's going to dribble it. Kalingason gets a little piece of it, hits it out of bounds. Ball will stay right there for the Trojans. 1:18 left to go on the clock. Score 72-7 in favor of the Comets. Inbounds pass to McMullen Larson.
She was
fakes left,
for the
goes
ball.
right. She was clapping big time. And a big shot.
She's a senior. She knows she has to do whatever she can. She's like, this is my last game against this team possibly, unless they have a home away. She's like, let me give it all, at least rally these youngsters up.
Kajane Jackson had a big three-point shot for the Lady Trojans. That gives them 10 points on the evening. The Comets were trying to get themselves a shot down on the baseline. Kind of had a loose ball right there. Goes out of bounds. Ball will stay right in front of the Comets bench. Kalingason to inbounds it. Gets it all the way down to Busby. She turns the corner there. Tries to get into the lane, but number 34 for the Trojans wasn't have anything of it. Said, you're going to stay right here. She gets a foul on the play. That'll be the Trojans' first foul of the half. So they'll take the ball out of bounds. Inbounds pass really easy right there for, that's Deanna Mason. She, again, had the seal on her defender, had her on her back, and she had nobody in between her and the basket, so she gets a shot off, and it's good. Moten with a three-point shot. No good. Gets it to McMullen Larson on the rebound. Jones now with a shot before the buzzer hits. And the shot was no good off the side of the rim. So that concludes our third quarter now. We have a score of the Comets here at Classen SAS at Northeast with 74 points. The Douglas High Trojans now with 10 points. We're going to take a quick break in between quarters. So you're listening to High School Basketball, brought to you by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony, right here on OKC CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
The holidays came early for the Hendricks Boutique.
Yes, we'll be open even later when it gets...
They'll need a temp fulfillment manager to tie up the holiday loose ends.
I need some more help at the register. Somebody? Oh, Sharon.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
With the holidays in full swing, join in the festivities at Lowe's Winterfest. Start by getting $20 off a Craftsman 20-volt max drill kit. Was $79, now $59. Or Blackstone griddles with an everyday low price starting at $149. Make more holiday at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Valid through 12/15 while supplies last. U.S. only.
All right, welcome back to Classen SAS at Northeast. We got the visiting Trojans. We've started our fourth quarter. Comets up 74-10 over the Trojans. Trojans have the ball. They've got it with Foster. She drives baseline, gets stopped, pulls it back out, resets the offense. She's looking down underneath, gets it to the free throw line. Shot by Jones at the top of the free throw line. No good. Rebound goes to Busby. Swings it out for an outlet pass. Watson gets down low. Foster meets her with the ball, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Foster there. We do have some comments on our YouTube page, so we will give some shout-outs to Design by Deidre. She says, way to go, Comets. She's proud of her team. Thank you for commenting, Design by Deirdre. We also have Archer Almighty, and he says, yes, it got ugly quick. And, Archer, you may be right on that one. And shout-out to Con and Neil as well. We hear you listening, Big Con, and we love you. All right, inbounds pass to Lady Comets for Kalingason. Gets it down underneath to Busby on the block. She goes up with it, but it's tied up. Nice defensive play there by number 34 for the Trojans. So that's a jump ball. So the possession stays with the Comets underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass to Kalingason. Shot up good. Defended by Moten. She couldn't quite get enough piece of it. She did get a little bit, but still goes in. Basket's good. Just 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter now. Jones gets the ball up top, tries to drive, splits a double team, gets fouled on the play. Just under 6 minutes left to go. Foul will be on the Comets. And they'll take it out right on the baseline there. Number 30 for the Trojans will bring it in. Looking for anybody that gets well defended by the Comets. Gets it into Foster. Gets it back to 34. Her shot no good. Rebound by Mason. She's going to bring it down. Defended in the backcourt by 34. Finds underneath. That is Hill. Hill gets the ball knocked away by the Trojans. On the fast break goes Jackson. She's going to take it all the way. Defended by Kalingason. She gets a piece of it.
That was a nice block.
And the rebound goes to Busby. She's got an outlet pass. Shot up. No good. That was by Hill, too hard off the backboard. Now Jackson with the ball again. She's going to settle for to bring the ball, slow it up for a minute. Gets it over to Foster for a three-point shot. No good. Rebound goes to Mason. She's going to bring the ball up. Comes over to the near side. The baseline, a little too strong with the dribble. Loses control. Out of bounds. Goes to the Trojans.
It has not been that many turnovers today by the Lady Comets. Well, at least the first half. It was the second half a little different when you have the second unit in, but that's expected. Still have a nice 66-point lead.
4.5 left to go in the fourth. Comets up 76-10. Moten's got the ball up top of the key. Looks like she got a bump and lost her glasses there, so the referee's going to take a moment to call the play dead. Give her a chance to get her glasses back on. Don't want anything to happen to those glasses. I know glasses are expensive.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I see the clock is still running on this one.
Jackson inbounds the ball for the Trojans. Finds Jones up top of the three. She thought about it. Contested well by the Comets, so she had to pull it back down. Now the ball gets lodged from the Trojans there on a fast break. Busby had it. Gets down to another streaking Watts, and Watts gets the ball knocked away. So the ball go out of bounds underneath the ball for Busby. Finds Kalingason out for three. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Jackson. She's going to bring the ball up. Crosses half court. Gets it knocked away momentarily. Regains the possession. Gets it over to Foster. Foster's going to bring it back up to the top. Finds Ratliff. The free throw line extended. She tried to get it to Moten in the corner, but gets knocked away by the Comets. Now 3:20 left to go in the quarter.
Busby got her hand in the passing lane like the Lady Comets have been doing all
Comets,
night.
yeah, have done a terrific job of closing down those passing lanes, getting those hands out. Well coached by Perinovich to be able to get them to do that on the constant right there. Shot up and good. That one's by Foster. 3 minutes left to go. They get their 12th point of the game. Watts now brings it down, drives it down to the far sideline, try to get it inbounds to Teray, who was post up underneath there. Gets knocked away by the Trojans, so Busby inbounds. She tried to get it to Kalingasan, but well defended there by the Trojans. And looks like Busby got the ball while she was still standing out of bounds, so that's a turnover. It goes to the Trojans. Trojans swing it over to Foster. She could drive the lane. Gets blocked by Kalingasan now to Watts. Watts looks downfield. Down court, rather. I won't use my football terms. I need to learn what sport I'm watching here.
It is okay.
Trojans had it momentarily. Gets it knocked away by Kalingasan, but then they gain the ball back. Foster has a shot. Too strong. Rebound goes to Busby. Watts is all alone. If she can grab it, she does. Saves it. Underneath. Pass goes to Sutton. Amaya Sutton. And now she's going to look for Kalingasan. Back underneath to Teray for an easy bucket underneath. Great assist there by Kalingasan to find her. Quick pass right there. Good eyesight.
Great eye. Great court vision on that one.
Now under 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. 78-12, favor of the Comets. Moten drives baseline, dumps it underneath to Ratliff. Ratliff shot no good. She got her own rebound, but then gets fouled on the follow-up. So she'll get 2 shots. Minute and a half left to go in the game. Amari Ratliff, who's a freshman for the Trojans, she'll get a couple shots here.
Yeah, this one has been a slang. I'm just saying it has not been too good for the Lady Trojans tonight.
First shot no good for Ratliff. Substitution back in for the Trojans. Out goes Jones. In comes number 34. Second shot for Ratliff coming up. Now under a minute left to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot, no good. Rebound,
lane violation. She didn't hit anything. She didn't hit the rim.
So the ball automatically goes to the Comets now with 40 seconds left to go. Watts to bring it up. Switches over to the left-hand side, drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Kalingasan. She's going to drive around the right-hand side, pull it back out beyond the three-point line. Back up to Watts up top. Watts finds Busby underneath. A nice pass. First shot's no good. She gets her own rebound. Second shot's good. 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 80-12. Comets over the Trojans. Pass is intercepted by Busby. She's bringing it down the sideline on the far side. Foster with the hustle play is able to knock it out, but the Comets will be able to retain the possession underneath their own basket. 5 seconds left to go. Inbounds pass gets knocked away. Out of bounds goes to the Comets, but that's going to do it for our game. That concludes our fourth quarter and our game here between the Classen SAS at Northeast Lady Comets over the Douglas High School Lady Trojans. Comets do take the game 80-12 with a big game from a couple of our first half players, Sam Weber.
Yes, sir. They didn't even play the second half.
So we do need to announce our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game. And while you're looking that up, I'm going to talk about Big O's. You can treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City. It's Big O's Pork and Dreams. If you're dreaming bigger through passionate barbecue, they're serving it with a community purpose. Big O's is located in Edmond at 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. And you can check them out from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday 11 a.m. until they sell out of meat. That is Big O's Pork and Dreams. They also have a location in Midwest City. Have you been able to choose our player of the game, Sam Weber?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right. You got Micah Gray, who through the first half had 19 points, 1 assist, and 5 steals to match a team high in just 16 minutes. So a solid game. We also had some other great plays from Little Paige Bugs as well as Jordan Harrison, both strong points. But Big O's Pork and Dreams goes to Micah Gray for our game, and we appreciate you tuning in. to our first game of a doubleheader between the Comets and the Trojans. We have the men's game coming up here in just a few. We'll come back here in a few minutes after we give a little intermission here between our two games. My name is James Knox on our play-by-play. Sam Weber on the color analyst right now tonight. We'll be back here in a few minutes with our boys' games. Stay tuned. You can also check us out on our YouTube page at All City Sports. Comment on the game of our first game and who you think will win our second game. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few. You're listening to OKC CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and our high school game brought to you by Metro Tech and SSM Health and St. Anthony. We'll be back right after this.
Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations to serve you. They're now open at Midwest City and still in their Edmond location. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu with your favorite meats, briskets, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. Big O's has their signature loaded smoked potato with the famous fat butt, also known as a Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Try Big O's loaded steak fries and barbecue pizza. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations in the metro. In Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th, and in Edmond, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. And both dining rooms have active pure technology to reduce over 99.9% bacteria, viruses, and more. And that's air you can trust. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. until the meat runs out. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations, Midwest City and Edmond. Come get you one of these taters.
With things being so expensive, do you need a little extra cash for the holidays? Let CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1 help you out with cash for Christmas. How do you get it? Listen during the Morning Rush with Jay Swick, Rio Sports with Myron Batten, Total Sports with James Hale, and the What's Going On Sports Show with PJ Mills. When you hear this... Call 405-600-9096 and answer a simple sports trivia question and win $100 cash. It's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1's Cash for Christmas. You can't win if you don't listen, so listen for... Call, answer a simple trivia question, and win that extra cash that you need. Happy holidays from your friends here at CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Dent Source. When extreme weather hits, Dent Source is your only source for fast, professional auto hail repair. 405-588-1818. Dent Source keeps you on the road with their fleet of courtesy vehicles. Dent Source. 405-588-1818. Dent Source has got your deductible covered where applicable by law. 405-588-1818. 405-588-1818. Dent Source.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball. Are you ready? The Blue are in action. Tune in, Oklahoma City Blue basketball.
December 15th, the Blue return to the Paycom Center. Ready for a showdown with the Stockton Kings. Pre-game at 11:50. Tip-off at 12 on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Have you heard the Oklahoma City Public School Coaches Show? You hear from the student athletes from every sport, from football to cheerleading for both girls and boys. See and hear the future stars in middle school as new teams and coaches are recognized weekly. Every Monday at 6 p.m., it's the Dick's Sporting Goods Oklahoma City Public School Coaches Show, hosted by Michael McDaniel. Join us live at Dick's Sporting Goods, 6601 Southwest 3rd. Listen or watch the live show stream on All City Sports YouTube page. It's the Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods stores at OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Evolve your journey in the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson plug-in hybrid EV. Whether you're pulling up to a drive-thru celebration for a recent grad, grabbing groceries before sorority meeting, or gathering your girls for an overdue road trip, it has the gas and battery power to get you there and back, both safely and in style. You might even hear a, "Okay, Hyundai," as you pass by. After all, it's your journey and it's worth noticing. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more. Call 1-888-979-2709 for offer terms and details.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
So expensive. Do you need a little extra cash for the holidays? Let CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1 help you out with cash for Christmas. How do you get it? Listen during the Morning Rush with Jay Swick, Real Sports with Myron Patton, Total Sports with James Hale, and the What's Going On Sports Show with PJ Mills. When you hear this, call 405-600-9096 and answer a simple sports trivia question and win $100 cash. It's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1's Cash for Christmas. You can't win if you don't listen, so listen for... Call, answer a simple trivia question, and win that extra cash that you need. Happy holidays from your friends here at CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Evolve your journey in the all-new 2022 Hyundai Tucson plug-in hybrid EV. Whether you're pulling up to a drive-thru celebration for a recent grad, grabbing groceries before sorority meeting, or gathering your girls for an overdue road trip, it has the gas and battery power to get you there and back, both safely and in style. You might even hear a, "Okay, Hyundai," as you pass by. After all, it's your journey and it's worth noticing. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more. Call 1-888-979-2709 for offer terms and details.
Have you heard the Oklahoma City Public School Coaches Show? You hear from the student athletes from every sport, from football to cheerleading for both girls and boys. See and hear the future stars in middle school as new teams and coaches are recognized weekly. Every Monday at 6 p.m. It's the Dick's Sporting Goods Oklahoma City Public School Coaches Show, hosted by Michael McDaniel. Join us live at Dick's Sporting Goods, 6601 Southwest 3rd. Listen or watch the live show stream on All City Sports YouTube page. It's the Oklahoma City Public Schools Coaches Show, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods Stores and OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Hey, and welcome back. You are now listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We are here at Classen SAS at Northeast High School. The visiting Douglas High School Trojans are here, and we got a good game lined up for you in this second of our doubleheader. We do want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Metro Tech. If you're looking for a great career, Metro Technology Centers has training for jobs in high demand. Metro Tech has hands-on training in medical assisting, culinary arts, and more. You can earn certifications and licenses taught by industry experts. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life. Also, SSM Health at St. Anthony's Hospital are proud sponsors of OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 broadcast. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get a player back in the game from injury. Let's get our starting lineups here. This is presented by Metro Technology Center. Start your future today at www.metrotech.edu, preparing you for life. First off, we'll start off with the visiting Frederick A. Douglass High School Trojans, coached by Steve Alexander in his first year. Tonight's starters are going to be freshman number 0, Antonio Green, freshman number 3, Jaden Williams, freshman number 22, Landry Ballard, senior number 23, Gerard Arnett, and junior number 34, Kevion Parker. Now we'll switch over to the home team, Classen SAS boys. We're going to have Coach Kendall Cujo. Number 3, Jamarlin Jones will be a starter. Also number 5, Tony Palma. Number 12, Jackson Spradling. Number 13, Elijah Green. And number 20, Jalen Torre. Those will be your starters here for our pregame starting lineup. Now, last game, Sam Weber. Let's bring him in, our analyst, Sam Weber, with us tonight. Last game, Sam, we got to see the Douglas Trojans play, and they had a lot of freshmen playing last week. This week, they'll still probably be the case. They're starting 3 freshmen. They're going to be without 2 freshmen tonight. That includes number 5, James Green Howard, who we picked for our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game last week.
Yes, I was looking forward to seeing him. He's definitely a true player.
I was looking forward to it as well, and they've got a big game against Millwood. I think one of their next few games, so they're kind of resting him. Well, not resting him up. He's injured tonight, so they're hoping to get him back before that Millwood game, as is Corey Holman. He's also a freshman. He is out tonight. So Coach Alexander is going to be looking to the bench for a few more freshmen. They have 8 freshmen on this team, Sam. So they are youthful. But last game we did see a lot of talent with them, so that bodes well for their future. They have 4 sophomores, 1 junior, and only 3 seniors on the team as of tonight. So looking forward to another youth movement tonight. Anything else that you're looking forward to seeing from the Trojans?
A good game of basketball, honestly. I just want to see see who's going to be out here and step up with these other players being hurt. This is a great opportunity for you to get some minutes, especially with y'all all being young like this. Big-time players step up in big-time games.
Exactly. I see we've got a couple players for the Comets that are seniors. Tony Palma and Jamarlin Jones are a couple of the seniors. So the Comets are kind of the opposite. They're kind of led by a couple seniors tonight. So maybe some leadership from those 2 players can keep the Comets in check against a good Douglas Trojans squad tonight. So that is kind of our pregame depth chart there for our starting lineups and keys to the game. Our keys to the game, brought to you by First Security Bank. If you want to learn more to expand your commercial rental properties, go to First Security Bank. You can call them at 405-424-4341 for more information. Or check out First Security Bank. They are a member of FDIC. So thank you to First Security Bank being one of our in-game sponsors tonight, and Metro Technology Center for our starting lineups. I'm James Knox, your play-by-play. Sam Weber is going to be your analyst. That's a little pregame edition for what to look forward to. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back to you. We have about 5 minutes on the clock, so we'll be able to get you back in this game here very shortly. You're listening to High School Basketball, brought to you by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony, right here on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball. Are you ready? The Blue are in action. Tune in, Oklahoma City Blue basketball.
December 15th, the Blue return to the Paycom Center, ready for a showdown with the Stockton Kings. Pre-game at 11:50, tip-off at 12 on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
First Security Bank and Trust Company proudly serves our community and believes we have the responsibility to help it prosper. Bank with people you know and trust, right here in our community. First Security Bank and Trust offers customized personal, small business, and commercial financial products and services to meet your specific needs. To discuss your personal or business needs, visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So a three safety nickel to start the game, and running left. Ball's out, Jacob fumbles, picked up by Kansas City, 10, 5, touchdown! Mike Hughes with the scoop and score!
First place in the AFC West is on the line this Thursday night when the Chiefs head to LA to take on the Chargers. Pre-game starts at 6 on your home for Kansas City Chiefs football.
We're OKC's CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 HD1.
Dent Source. When extreme weather hits, Dent Source is your only source for fast, professional auto hail repair. 405-588-1818. Dent Source keeps you on the road with their fleet of courtesy vehicles. Dent Source. 405-588-1818. Dent Source has got your deductible covered where applicable by law. 405-588-1818. 405-588-1818. Dent Source.
Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in wherever you may be. You may be listening to us on the radio, 105.3 here at OKC. You may be checking us out on our app, streamed by PPBC. Or you can even watch this game right now live as we are live streaming on our YouTube page. Find us at All City Sports, and you can even comment to us about this game. You can comment about us if you want to tell us how much you love Sam Weber's analyzing skills. You can do that. You can tell me how much you love hearing to my play-by-play as well. Either way, we will comment back from you. So we have a couple comments in our first game. You can go to All City Sports on YouTube and comment on the game, or just watch and keep an eye on all the action right here at Classen SAS at Northeast High School. I'm getting better at being able to say that. It's rolling off the tongue a little bit better now, Sam. I know it's still hard for you.
It really is, being a Northeast Academy alumni, looking at this Classen School of Advanced Studies taking over, man. But, hey, it's been a great day of basketball so far. I'm looking forward to this back-to-back.
Now it's different colors and everything for you now, right?
Yes.
It used to be, what were the colors before?
Maroon and gray. And we were Vikings.
Maroon and gray Vikings. Now we have yellow and blue Comets. So definitely a big change right there. But we definitely have looking forward to a good game here between the Comets and the Trojans. Kind of tough go for the females last game for the Trojans, but I know that the freshmen on these for the freshmen for the Trojans here have a lot of potential. They're going to be leading this team. And Coach Alexander, in his first year, has been making some big adjustments. And he comes from a coaching prowess. He was over there at Heritage Hall the past couple of years as an assistant coach, and was coaching his son, Trey Alexander, who's now playing in college over at Creighton. So he's got some good X's and O's about him, and so he's really trying to apply that to his team in the first year with some young players. So we'll see how they come out. We're going to find out a lot about the Comets tonight, too. We haven't been able to see them play this year, so excited to see what they've got to offer right here on their home court.
Oh, yes, I'm excited.
So we're going to get a little national anthem going here, so we will try to be respectful of that and continue to talk a little bit about our upcoming game. We also want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors tonight. We've got Big O's Pork and Dreams. If you want to stay tuned for the end of our game, we'll be able to tell you who we have on deck for our player of the game. We also have Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony's, and First Security Bank, who brought our keys to the game at the beginning of the game.
They're about to start. We got the drill team walking out.
We got the
armor guard,
the national anthem. So I'll tell you what, we'll tell our board up guy to go ahead and get some commercials ready. We're take a quick break. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Did you know that every day someone misses out on a great opportunity, all because of the fear of rejection? But what if you could explore that opportunity without facing any consequences or even wasting your time? Guess what? Now you can with iPrecheck at BoomerKia.com. When other dealers try to keep you in the dark until the very end, at Boomer Kia, we're upfront and transparent, all without having to speak to anybody. So instead of spending hours in a dealership getting yanked around just to find out if you're not getting the deal you want, visit BoomerKia.com and click the iPrecheck form. You'll get your real credit score, your real monthly payments, and more for every vehicle on our site. So what's the best thing about iPrecheck? There's zero risk. It literally doesn't cost you anything. Just enter your name, your address, and the last four of your social, and you can be pre-approved instantly for a brand new Kia at Boomer Kia. So what are you waiting for? Visit BoomerKia.com and click the iPrecheck banner to get pre-approved, all without any risk to your credit. Then come to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South Walker.
Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations to serve you. They're now open at Midwest City and still in their Edmond location. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu with your favorite meats, briskets, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. Big O's has a signature loaded smoked potato with the famous fat butt, also known as the Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Try Big O's loaded steak fries and barbecue pizza. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations in the metro. In Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th, and in Edmond, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. And both dining rooms have active pure technology to reduce over 99.9% bacteria, viruses, and more. And that's air you can trust. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. until the meat runs out. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations, Midwest City and Edmond. Come get you one of these taters.
And thanks for tuning in wherever you may be. We are about set to get this Comets-Trojans game underway. We have just finished up our starting lineups. We are getting ready to tip this off game between the Classen SAS at Northeast Comets and the Douglas High Trojans. Visiting here, we have Sam Weber as your analyst tonight. My name is James Knox. I'll be your play-by-play. try to give you as good of a visual as we can, and now we've even got the Comets mascot out here. That's the first time I've seen the Comets mascot, Sam Weber.
That's the first time I've seen the Comets mascot as well.
And the flag team got out and everything. Hey, we have got the stakes have risen now that we've had the flag team and the mascot out here tonight. So now we've made it official. Cheerleaders are into it. Players are all laced up. We're about ready to go. We're going to give a shout out to Gerard Mitchell's watching from D.C. Coach Chris, he says.
Oh, wow.
So thanks for tuning in there all the way from D.C., all the way over here in OKC. All right, game's on. Comets up top of the key. That's Tony Palma. He gets it on the free throw line to Jalen Torrey. Jalen Torrey gets a little tie up there from the Trojans. Arnett comes up with it. Hands it off to Ballard. Ballard's going to bring it up for the Trojans now. 7.5 already on the clock. No score just yet. Offense gets sets up. Arnett, now Parker up top of the elbow of the free throw line. Gets it back to Ballard. Ballard with a long three. Shot's good. First possession for the Trojans goes off with a hit, without a hitch, in the three-point shot. Now the Comets have the ball. That's Spradling with the ball. Gets it underneath to Green. Green tried to get it back to Spradling, but it gets knocked away by Ballard. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Comets on the far sideline. Inbounds pass goes to Jones. Jones sets up his offense, gets over here to the near side, back in front of the Trojans bench, swings it back over to Palma. Palma into the corner for Spradling. Spradling gets the ball knocked away momentarily there by Arnett. They'll get to keep the ball right there by the Trojans bench. Spradling inbounds to Palma. Palma swings it over to Jones on the far side. Finds Spradling in the corner, tries to get up top to the free throw line to Toure, but gets knocked away by the Trojans. Spradling up top, swings it back to the top of the key now for Jones. Into the corner. That one goes Palma with the shot on the baseline. A little too strong right there, but nobody gets the rebound, goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Comets. That was off of a Trojans player. Spradling to inbounds. Gets it inbounds to, that's number 13, Green. He went up with the shot.
He traveled.
And referee said, no, you took one too many steps.
Excuse me.
So the ball gets out of bounds here for the Trojans. Turnover by Palma. Now 6.5 on the clock. Trojans up 3-0. Ballard brings it up. Little body contact, no foul. He's going to try and take it anyways. Into the lane, stops, pops, shot. Too short, gets it partially deflected, but he's going to draw a foul on the play. Ballard will be able to take 2 shots here. Chance to go up by 5 for his Trojans. 6:27 left to go in the first quarter.
I was wondering who was going to step up for the Trojans with the injured to James Green, Howard, and it looks like Ballard is that guy.
He had a lot of possessions in the last game that we saw. He gave way to Green Howard a lot of times, but I think this game he'll definitely step up. At least in the first 2 possessions that we've seen kind of already have a chip on his shoulder. He wants to take it to the hoop. So first shot was good, second shot was no good. Comets with the ball. They swing it all the way over the far side to Green there. Green went up with a shot, was no good. There's some contact there. No foul to play. The Trojans got the rebound, but they say that Williams may have traveled with the ball.
Yes, he definitely did. He had a little happy feet there.
So Jones will take it out for the Comets. Nobody just yet. Finally finds Spradling in the corner up close to the half-court line. Now underneath, ball goes to Green, but he was
fouled by Kevion.
Blocked, but fouled by Kevion Parker right there. It was a nice block at first, but then he drew him with the body right there, or maybe got a little piece of the wrist. So Green will have 2 shots at the free throw line with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. Chance to finally get on the board for the Comets. Green's first shot's up. No good, too strong off the back of the rim.
Got to take advantage of these opportunities. Make free throws win ball games. You got to start early. Let's make them.
No score for the Comets. 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. First chance to get a points on the board right here for Elijah Green. Second shot's up. That one's better.
All cotton on that one. Let's go.
First shot for the first point for the Comets now Williams inbounds to Ballard for the Trojans.
Full court press by the Comets.
They showed a full court press and then kind of broke off with it. So Ballard gets a free trip up the half court.
Illegal screen on Kevion Parker.
Parker with a big foul right there. That'll be the second foul for Parker now. So it looks like Coach Alexander is going to bring in a player to sub in for him. Inbounds for the Comets there. They get it underneath to Torrey, and he just gets a kind of a good position and up and under for another basket. 3-4. Trojans still on top. Arnett brings up the ball this time. It gets back all the way up to half court, backed up. Good defense there by Green. Not letting him go anywhere. Gets a 5-second call. So Elijah Green was bringing the defense, not letting Arnett go anywhere. So the referees decided that you took too long, didn't go anywhere. So that's a 5-second call.
Yes, sir. You better make some space next time, create some space. But that defense was all over him.
Jones crosses half court for the Comets, gets it over to Spradling on the far side. Drives up to the top of the key, swings it back over to Jones. Jones back to Spradling, now at the half court. Nice cut by Spradling. Teray found a cutting Spradling, but he just kind of got a little disoriented with the feet there. Kind of got imbalanced, lost the ball. Now the Trojans will take it out of bounds underneath. An errant pass there, gets picked up by Jones. Great hustle play. Williams tried to get it to Ballard, but Ballard was kind of going the other way. Hustle play by Jones. Jumps out of bounds, grabs it, hits it off the Trojans player, so they'll get the ball right in front of the Trojans bench.
Good hustle play there.
Jones will inbounds it. He'll probably inbound it to Palma if the referee will give him the ball. There we go. So Palma gets defended, so the inbounds pass goes to Green. Green swings it back up to the top for Palma. Palma's going to set the defense, now hands it off to Jones. Says, Jones, you take it. Teray now free throw line extended back to the top. Swings it up to Green, back over to Jones. Now a steal by Williams for the Trojans. He's going to spin around for a drive the lane, pop from about 4 feet away. No shot, or shot's no good. Rebound by Teray. Got double team, finally finds Jones. Now Spradling's going to be streaking down, finds a cutting Elijah Green underneath for a great vision court pass right there, and Green gets the basket. Now the Comets take a 1-point lead.
Nice court vision on that one.
It was a great off-the-ball run, and that's what you got to have in these games, is you can't always have the ball in your hands and look for the ball. Great shot by Ballard there, kind of a pull-up floater right there. So now the Trojans have taken the lead back, 6-5. 4:26 left to go in the first quarter.
Landry Ballard has all 6 of the Trojans' points.
Now, Palma tried to kind of do a spin into the lane. He got taking them away. Now the Comets take it away from the Trojans. A Palma gets found underneath. He was still back in the backcourt from when he lost the ball and got a bucket there. 7-6 in favor of the Comets. Arnett took the ball on the far sideline, tried to drive, gets fouled on the play with 4:01 on the clock. Foul is on number 13, Elijah Green.
Referees are not letting this one get out of control. They're definitely going to blow that whistle.
Second team foul for the Comets. Spradling comes out for the Comets, and now we have a substitution. That's number 10, Caleb Freeland, now for the Comets. Inbounds pass goes to Arnett. Try to drive the lane, gets pulled away. Jones comes up with it. He's going to drive all the way, split 2 defenders up for the layup. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Green for the Trojans. Now intercepted by Teray. Finds Jones in the corner, back to Teray. Shot up, no good. Draws
offensive foul.
A charge by Antonio Green for the Trojans. Great defensive play by Antonio Green there to not give Teray a shot there.
That's Teray's second foul. He's had to get subbed out the game right there.
So third team foul for the Comets. Teray gets his second personal foul. He comes out. In comes Carlos Williams for the Comets. Ballard is going to bring the ball up for the Trojans. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. Comets up 7-6 over the Trojans. Around the back for Ballard's going to get double teamed in the corner. And they're going to call a foul on the Comets.
Comets is out there intense right now.
Jones picks up the foul for the Comets. Fourth team foul. 3:33 left to go in the quarter. Trojans will take it out right in front of the scorers table nearest to us on the near sideline. Inbounds gets over to Williams for the Trojans. Williams finds Ballard in the near side. 3-point shots up. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Palma. Palma starts the break. Going to bring it all the way to the free throw line. Finds underneath.
Foul.
Caleb Freeland wide open. A great pass by Palma to find him, and Freeland finishes the play.
Great. Now he has an opportunity for the end one. Let's see if he can finish the three-point play the old school way right now.
So that puts the Comets up 9-6 currently. 3:18 left to go in the first. Free throw will put them up by 4. Shots up, no good. Rebound goes to Caden Holman for the Trojans, who just checked in. He's a freshman as well, 6'3", number 43. Arnett's got the ball, drive to the center of the lane, and referee says he probably pushed off. Or did they call a timeout?
I think that was
No, we have a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Alexander for the Trojans. We're seeing a much more competitive game right here between the Comets and the Trojans so far. We've seen Ballard stand out. He seems to be taking over for the Trojans, want to kind of step up as a leader. Who are you seeing on the Comets side?
The Comets are being led. Palma. Palma's out there holding it down right now, man. They're out there playing great. Palma and then Jones, they're really out there applying pressure on the defensive end, making it difficult on the ball handlers to cross half court, to be quite honest with you. And they're taking advantage of that home cooking.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. As soon as they cross that half court, the Comets are putting the pressure on it. But on the offensive end, we've definitely seen some good vision by Jones and Palma to really kind of, they'll draw some of those defenders into them and kick off in the corner or find somebody underneath. We've seen a couple of baskets already from those two doing that. So Coach Cujo is really kind of dialing up those two guards to be able to really start manifesting the offense as they see fit.
Yes, sir.
Inbounds pass from Luke Holmes for the Trojans, gets it into Ballard. Ballard's going to take on two defenders, gets it to Arnett at the top of the key. He gets two. He splits the two with a pass underneath. That goes to Holmes. Luke Holmes, the shot was no good. Crossed up by Jones. Luke Holmes hits the floor, but the ball still gets underneath to Carlos Williams for a shot up and good. And the Comets now 11-6, 2:40 to go. That's one of those crossovers where he hits the floor, and you kind of see that on a replay at some point.
Oh, yes, he's definitely out here balling.
Ballard's shot no good, picked up by the Comets. Palma brings it up. Palma was trying to get over to Jones. Ballard kind of intercepted the pass momentarily off his knee, goes out of bounds. Comets will get the ball on the far sideline. Now the Trojans are going to make a substitution. Out comes Caden Holman, in comes Antonio Green for the Trojans. 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. Jones on the far corner, going to bring it back over here to the logo, get that offense set up. Swings over far side to Palma. Palma's going to do a little Euro kind of up and over. Shot no good. Williams for the Trojans gets the rebound, hands it off to Ballard. Ballard crosses half court, pulls up from a long three-point shot. Steph Curry laying there. Shot no good. Palma with the rebound. Starts the fast break. Kind of a little out of control. Gets it over to the corners. Corners back up to the top. Carlos Williams with a big three-point shot.
Comets on a streak right now.
So they have a 5-point run, or actually a 7-point run. Ballard with a Euro step, a 1-2, like he was doing the a long, what do you call the long, in track and field, what do you call the
long jump.
Triple jump, thank you. You look like a triple jump right there. That's why I keep you around, Sam Weber, to keep me on my toes.
Yes,
Pass
sir.
underneath for the Comets goes to Freeland. Shot no good, couldn't get his rebound. Arnett comes up with it. He's dribbling the far sideline, gets it to Williams past half court. Williams takes his three-point shot. Off the backboard, it's good. Williams was even surprised by that one.
He was. That was a two. They counted it as a two.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a three-point. Long two-point shot. So that will be, looks like the scorekeeper needs to fix that one. The Trojans need that one. So the scoreboard says 14-8, but it should be 10 points now or 11 points. There it is, 14-11 now for the Comets over the Trojans. 45 seconds left to go on the clock. Ballard up, under, shot. No good off the backboard. Palmer with the rebound. He's got a streaking player for the Comets. That was Freeland. Took off after the rebound, but Williams was able to make it back for the Trojans and at least hit it out of bounds. Great defensive play there by Williams to keep the shot from happening. 37 seconds left to go in the quarter. Williams for three. Shot no good. Out of bounds. Nobody could control the rebound.
Off the Trojans.
Didn't hit the rim or the backboard. Comets will retain the possession. Jones to bring it out of bounds from underneath the basket. Looking inbounds, finds Palma. Palma's going to bring it back up to the corner. Shot for three. No good. Rebound. That's by Green. Green gets it knocked away by the Trojans there.
Wow,
now
that defense is all over the
Trojans.
place.
The Comets are just suffocating defense. Palma would just not let anything pass by him. Arnett had the ball from the rebound momentarily and gets met by two Comets defenders, and they're going to get the ball back on that one.
Wow, that Comets defense is all over the place right now. They are definitely applying pressure.
20 seconds left. Jones has got the ball. He's going to drive and pick up a foul by Antonio Green on the Trojans. Stops the clock with 13.9 left to go. Comets up 14-11 in the first quarter.
Jones is definitely a true player.
Jones with the ball, under 10 seconds left to go. Is looking for a pass. Good defense by Green by the Trojans. Finds Green for the Comets. Shot up with the buzzer. That's good. Elijah Green lets it go with 2 seconds left to go and hits it right before the buzzer goes off. It was hanging in the air seemingly forever. Hits it, and the Comets go up 16-11 at the end of the first quarter. And that's what we've got after a good first quarter. We'll take a quick break. Get a word in from our sponsors. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony, right here on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
With the holidays in full swing, join in the festivities at Lowe's Winterfest. Start by getting $20 off a Craftsman 20-volt max drill kit. Was $79, now $59. Or Blackstone griddles with an everyday low price starting at $149. Make more holiday at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Valid through 12/15 while supplies last. U.S. only.
Well, welcome back to Classen SAS at Northeast with visiting Douglas Trojans. Our first quarter is history. Now we are setting a new clock, fresh right here for the second quarter. The Trojans are down 16-11 right now. The Comets have the ball. Jones is going to bring it up to the near side. Swings it up to Palma up top of the key. He's going to get a pick from, that's by Freeland there, but decides to not go with it. Ooh. Now we're going to get a foul on the Trojans. Coach Alexander's not too happy about that one.
He is fired up.
Is on number 23. Was that by Arnett? Or no, I'm sorry, that's by Williams. Jaden Williams. Okay, Jaden Williams gets the foul. Team foul number 6 for Douglas, so the Comets will be in the bonus the remainder of the quarter. Williams before the Comets gets it to Palma. Palma stops just inside the three-point line. Shot no good. Freeland gets the rebound. Thought he had a play over there on the sideline, but it appears not, so the ball goes out of bounds to the Trojans with 7:26 left to go. Inbounds pass goes to Ballard. Ballard swings it over to Green for the Trojans, brings across half court. D'd up by Palma. Palma's been very sticky on that defense now that anybody can get past him.
And he is definitely locking down.
Now Ballard with top a key. Swing comes in. Floater shot no good. A rebound for the Trojans. That goes to Demarion Robinson, who checked into the game at at the quarter. He's a 5'11 sophomore. He got the rebound, put it back up, but was fouled on the play, so he's going to get 2 shots. 7:08 left on the clock. Coach Alexander's calling the rest of his guys over in front of the bench right now. We're going to let Robinson shoot these on his own while giving him a little pep talk. Tylen Fields is set to check in here for the Trojans after this free throw. First shot too strong off the back. In comes Spradling for the Comets, as does Fields, as previously mentioned. Out for the Comets goes Freeland. Trojans not lining up for the free throws, decide not worth it, so they're going to be on their half of the court ready to play defense after Robinson's free throw, which is up and no good. Rebound by Spradling. Gets it to Palma. Palma starts the offense. Swings it over to the far side to Jones. Looking underneath, nothing there, so we'll bring it back up to the top by the logo. Swings it over to the far side to Williams. Shot fake, no good. Swings it over to the far side. Palma for three, too strong. Rebound by Ballard. Ballard gets D'd up by Palma. Suffocating defense, great defense. Gets the ball knocked away from him by Palma, and Palma is taking great pride in his defense tonight.
The Comets are fired up with this defense, boy.
Tony Palma, number 5 for the Comets. He's got some great offense, but I'm not sure if I maybe sure that his defense may be better than his offense, which is saying a lot right now.
Yes, that is.
He is getting those hands very active on the defensive side. Out goes Spradling for the Comets.
He looked like he got hurt on that play.
And Teray for the Comets comebacks in. He's got 2 fouls. Arnett brings it up for the Trojans. Coming to their near side, just goes right at the defense right there. Elijah Green gets a foul on the shot, or they're going to call that on the floor. Nope, change of heart again. There'll be 2 free throws. Even Arnett was going out of bounds thinking that the call was on the floor. So he's probably happy to be taking free throws now. Score 16-11 in favor of the Classen Comets. 6:34 left to go in the second quarter. First of 2 free throws for Arnett coming up. First shot, no good. Gerard Arnett, 6'1" senior, number 23, one of a few seniors on the squad. He'll have his second free throw right here. 16-11 is your score. 6:34 on the clock here in the second quarter. Second shot up. Too short off the front end. Palma with the rebound gets it to Jones. Checking in for the Comets is William Copeland, number 34. They fire all the way across the far side to Williams, who gets it back to Palma. Back to Williams in the corner. He's going to drive. Switch courts to Jones. Jones drives lanes, finds Williams again in the corner. Shot in and out. Rebound for Williams for the Trojans. William Copeland a little strong on the body right there. Knocks Williams to the ground, picks up the foul. Now both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter, so Williams is going to have a 1-on-1 opportunity. Yeah. Williams is a 6-foot freshman for the Trojans.
We got a good game of basketball right now. 16-11, 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Whew, this can go any way.
Comets now have 8 team fouls to the Trojans' 6 team fouls. First shot for Williams is good.
Another freshman.
Arnett missed his 2 free throws before. That would have been a chance for them to cut the lead in half. But if Williams were able to hit these 2, that would have been 4 points. But they're only going to get 2 out of the last 4. But still, they're only down 1 possession, 16-13. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Trojans are picking up the half-court defense right as soon as they cross the half-court line. Palma has the ball back over to Jones. Right around the logo now. Swings it back over to Palma in the far side corner. Palma drives. Shots up, no good, but he fouled on the play. He took a shot from about 5 feet away. Collects a foul. He'll have 2 free throws coming up. Foul is on number 2. That's Tyland Fields, sophomore for the Trojans. Palma has 2 free throws coming up. 5:49 left to go in the second quarter. First shot.
Good.
It's good.
All cotton.
Extends the lead, 17-13 for the Comets. Now the Comets are actually lined up all outside the lane, ready to catch a rebound, where the Trojans decided they didn't want to do that. They're just ready to play defense previously, and Palma's second free throw is good. Brings the score at 18-13.
Ballard checks back in the game.
Williams out, Ballard in. Arnett inbounds to Ballard. Ballard gets the call from Coach Alexander. Crosses half court, swings it over to Fields in the near side. Free throw line extended. Nobody's moving for the Trojans. He's trying to get to Arnett. Gets knocked away. Palma on a fast break. Switches over to the left hand and mid-air. Gets an easy bucket right there. 20-13 now your score. 5.5 left to go in the second quarter.
Nice layup. Nice way to turn defense into offense.
Trojans over to Arnett. Drives over to the far side. Goes baseline. Tries to turn into the lane. Gets met by a couple defenders.
Traveling violation.
And his feet got traveled up. And the turnover goes to the Comets. Fields checks out. Green checks in for the Trojans. Jones brings it up for the Comets now. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Palma on the far side. Free throw line extended. Looks underneath. Nobody there. Copeland sets a pick. And Palma decides to take a shot anyways. Shot no good from 3. Arnett on the rebound. Nobody in front of him, so he starts a fast break. Decides to take it into the lane. Gets met by Copeland. We're going to have a jump ball.
Copeland got mad and just took that. He's like, no. You're not going to put that out in front of my face and I'm not going to grab it.
Arnett just kind of just fell right into Copeland's lap, and Copeland just took the ball and said, I'll take it from here, big fella.
Like jump ball.
Under 5 minutes left to go. 20-13 your score in favor of the Comets. Jones marks it all the way over to the far corner, right just inside the half-court line. Swings it underneath to Teray on the block, and a foul is called.
A reach around on Demarion Robinson.
So he'll be shooting a 1-and-1 for the Comets. Jalen Teray also on the football team. One of a few football players here for the Comets, and the Trojans also have a couple of guys from the football squad. First free throw, no good. Caden Holman on the rebound there, rips it away, gets it to Arnett. He gets it back to Ballard. Ballard's going to cross half court. He's got two guys coming up for a screen, a little miscommunication there. Ballard.
Backcourt violation.
Kind of got it knocked away, got it back, but then with that one dribble hits that half-court line.
Actually, no, he called a timeout. My apologies.
It did look like he hit that half-court line. It might have been in backcourt, but Coach Alexander said before anything else bad happens, we're going to take 30 seconds. So we'll stay with us right here. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening on 105.3 CBS Sports Radio. You may be listening to it on our All City Sports page. If you want to comment, you can talk to us on our YouTube page. We've had a few comments tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Let us know who you think's going to win or who else you think is looking good tonight. Name a couple players. We'll give them some props. Or if you have an idea of who our Big O's Pork and Dreams players should be, you can comment on that. Coach Alexander's 30 seconds is up. Players come back out. We still have Caden Holman, Jaden Williams, Arnett, Ballard, and Demarion Robinson for the Trojans on the court. Arnett gets it over here to the near side. Back up top to Ballard. Swings over. Far shot for Williams.
Fouled on a 3. Wow. You do not foul a shooter
that far out. He's
30 feet from the goal.
Jaden Williams was about 6 feet behind the three-point line on the far sideline, taking that three-point shot, and that was probably a regrettable foul there by the Comets. But Jaden Williams now gets 3 free throws. First shot is good. He was good on his 2 previous free throws, so right now he's shooting well for the free throws. Maybe that's a new strategy for the Trojans. Get the ball in his hands, let him drive it, pick up some fouls.
We were wondering what freshmen were going to step up with these injuries, and he's definitely been one of them.
Second shot also good. That closes the score between 5 points for the Trojans. One more free throw upcoming for Jaden Williams. 4:11 on the clock here in the second quarter. Third and final shot. That's also good. That was beautiful. No metal touch there. All net. Jones gets the ball. Now the Trojans are going to have a little bit of a full court press here. Jones gets trapped up for momentarily, finds Palma. Palma finds Teray all the way on the far side. And Teray finds a beautiful pass down to Copeland, who is all by himself, just kind of minding his own business, gets the easy layup.
Yep, penetration and kick.
Arnett now with the Trojans has the ball, gets it over to Jaden Williams, about the same spot he shot a three-pointer a minute ago. Exactly. Decides to give it back to Arnett. Arnett says, you take it back. You're hitting the free throws. He takes another long three-point shot. Why not? Feeling it. Shot no good. Picks up by Holman with the rebound. Gets it to Ballard. Ballard has not one, not two, but three Comets surrounding him there. Ball gets tied up. We're going to have
He looked like he's going to the line.
Oh, it was a foul. I thought it was a jump ball. So I stand corrected. The foul goes on Jones. That was the best case scenario there for Ballard because he had nowhere to go with three defenders around him, and now he's going to get two free throws out of it.
All he could do from that is what he did or call a timeout.
First shot is good by Ballard. Jones for the Comets checks out. Freeland back in for the Comets, checks in. We also have Williams, Teray, Copeland, and Palma on the court for the Comets. Ballard hits both free throws, closes the score to 5 points, 22-17. Now your score, 3:28 left on the clock. Gerard Arnett checks out for the Trojans. In comes Demarion Robinson. Comets all the way down the court, finds Teray. Teray takes it in the lane, gets contact on the head there.
Teray likes to initiate that body contact, I see.
He likes to drive it and kick it for sure. That one he decided to keep for himself, but gets fouled on the play. So that's 9 team fouls for the Trojans now and 10 team fouls for the Comets. So both will be in the double bonus going forward for the rest of the 3:20 left on the clock. First shot up for Teray is good.
Did you say Teray was a football player?
He was, yes.
I can see by the way he liked to initiate that contact.
First shot was good for Teray. Second shot coming up. Rattles in and out. Loose ball rebound, gets it to Freeland. Copeland all the way back up to Williams, swings it over to Palmer. Palmer drives the lane. Palmer up and no good. Rebound goes to Holman. Brings it down, gets it to Ballard. Ballard finds a cutting player all the way down the court. That one's Robinson, who hustled down the court and gets the layup to bring the score within 4 for the Trojans now. Just under 3 minutes left to go. Palma swings it over to Teray in the far corner. Teray drives the baseline, shot no good, hits off the side of the backboard. Holman with another strong rebound. Now Ballard's got some speed, pulls up from 3, shot no good. Williams on the rebound, but contested by Green. Holman gets in on the action a little bit. Robinson gets a dive and a good hustle play there. That's what you like to see if you're Coach Alexander.
Yes, it is. His bench is fired up over there. I think some of Alexander's energy is flowing through his team right now because they're excited.
You can see the adrenaline pumping now. Palm crosses half court, D'd up by Antonio Green for the Trojans. Swings it over to Williams in the far corner. Now Teray at top key, drives, pops, shot in and out. Ballard with the rebound now. 2:18 left on the clock. Ballard crosses half court. Switches over to the right-hand side. Shot goes up.
Whoa.
It gets blocked. So it's blocked. Now it goes to a jump ball. Called by the referee. Now they're conferring about it, trying to figure out if there was a foul or a jump ball.
Douglas fans are mad about that one. They felt there was some body contact going on.
So good defensive play by the Comets, but the Trojans will get the ball underneath their own basket with 2:10 left to go. Down 3, inbounds pass to Williams. Williams looking underneath, nobody there, hands it off to Ballard now. At top of the key, he's going to pull it out a little bit, get a screen from Robinson, pulls up from 3. Shot's good.
Bang, bang.
Tie ball game now for the Trojans and the Comets. Just under 2 left to go. Huge shot from Ballard there to tie it up. Now Williams crosses half court. You know the Trojans are feeling it now.
Ballard with the steal.
Now Ballard with the half court. Pulls up from 3. He's heat check. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Palma. Palma drives all the way down the lane. Shot up and good. No contest there from Holman.
This is a good game right here, man. This crowd is really into it, too.
Minute and a half left to go. Now Williams brings it across half court. Swings it over to Green on the far side. Green looks underneath, sides against it. Swings it back up the top to Williams. Now over here to the near side to Ballard. Finds Robinson at the free throw corner. Ballard drives the lane, gets knocked away, but regains it and then fouled when he goes up with it. So he'll get 2 shots now because we're in the double bonus regardless whether there's a shot or not. Ballard's taking huff and puff. He's grabbing the end of the jersey shorts there, taking a breather while he can.
Yeah, Ballard is laying it all out there. He's definitely a true player because those big-time three-pointers, his team really need those right now. He really got them back in there. The momentum, then he came back and got the big-time steal on defense. Yes, he's doing it all for his team right now.
Now he just needs to hit those free throws. First one was missed, second one coming up.
Definitely need to make those free throws.
Second shot's good. They pull within one. Comets up 25-24, just over 1 minute left to go. Williams gets the ball. Crest half court. Two-man trap there right in the corner there to perfection.
Yes.
By Green and Arnett executed, but ball goes knocked out of bounds, but it stays with the Comets. Teray inbounds to Palma.
That is the area that you definitely stay away from when you're trying to avoid getting trapped.
Freeland now with the ball. It gets a Teray baseline drive for Teray. They're going to call a blocking foul on Gerard Arnett. That could have gone either way in my opinion, but they're going to call the foul on Arnett now. So Teray is going to get 2 free throws with 50 seconds left to go in the half.
Teray loves to attack that basket, man. He's definitely aggressive. I love it. I love that.
Teray's first free throw, short.
You have to make that.
So the best he can do is to put his team up by 2 on this next free throw as they are up 1. Both teams now have 10 team fouls. Both teams in the bonus, double bonus. Still 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter and the first half. Teray's second shot. Good.
Why is he getting a third shot
That's
now?
what I was just wondering. Did they call a lane violation? No, they couldn't because
they had to because this is his third free throw. I'm like, where'd they do that at? I've never seen that before. Not on the layup. 3 free throws? I'm about to say, come on. The crowd done caught on too. The crowd listening to us on the radio.
I'm not sure what's going on. They're not taking the ball from him now. I missed something. So he drove the lane, drew a foul.
Now he is shooting his third free throw.
That doesn't make any sense to me. And Coach Alexander's not happy about something. And that may be okay, the third free throw. So he hits 2 and 3, misses the first, puts up the Comets by 3 with 45 seconds left to go. We're going to have to figure that one out.
He definitely took advantage of that, boy. He said, I'm making my 2 today.
Green for the Trojans with the ball, tries to drive the lane, kick it back out, gets it knocked away by the Comets. Now Palma has a fast break. Nobody in front of him. Layup's good. Comets up by 5.
Palma with the full court pressure. He's fired up right now.
An errant pass by the Trojans ends up costing them 2 points. Now 15 seconds left to go on the clock. Arnett with the ball, top of the three-point line. Ballard with a 3. Shot's no good. And out of bounds, nobody with the rebound. 6.9 on the clock. Comets will inbound, up 5.
Ballard is not afraid to shoot that shot.
Palmer brings it up across half court, swings it over to Williams. Williams steps back, was three-point line, shot no good. Rebound by Ballard, but he can't quite get the shot off. So that concludes our first half with the Classen SAS at Northeast Comets up 29 over the Douglas High Trojans with 24. 16 minutes down in our first 2 quarters brings us score 29-24. We'll take a quick break, get a word in from our sponsors. We'll come back with our first half analysis. You are listening to High School Basketball presented to you on OKC CBS Sports Radio, brought to you by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony's. We'll be back right after this.
Need a banking partner you can count on? Call First Security Bank and Trust Company. It will be the best call you will ever make. Personal banking with First Security Bank and Trust Company can make life so easy. We offer mobile banking, online banking, and qualifying accounts can even make deposits using a cell phone. You will have instant access to all of your financial information, and you're able to check your balance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can transfer funds and even pay bills. You have total control. Plus, we offer personal customer service to help you with all your banking needs. Visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Life is a gift. 4 powerful words that make us pause and think of how and why we are here in the world, and what we should do with the life that has been gifted to us. At United Way of Central Oklahoma, we and our partner agencies believe in our hearts that the more we give, the more we share the gift of life with the homeless, the disadvantaged, the broken, and those in crisis. Life truly is a gift. So please consider giving today at UnitedWayOKC.org.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Did you know that every day someone misses out on a great opportunity, all because of the fear of rejection? But what if you could explore that opportunity without facing any consequences or even wasting your time? Guess what? Now you can with iPrecheck at BoomerKia.com. When other dealers try to keep you in the dark until the very end, at Boomer Kia, we're upfront and transparent, all without having to speak to anybody. So instead of spending hours in a dealership getting yanked around just to find out if you're not getting the deal you want, visit BoomerKia.com and click the iPrecheck form. You'll get your real credit score, your real monthly payments, and more for every vehicle on our site. So what's the best thing about iPrecheck? There's zero risk. It literally doesn't cost you anything. Just enter your name, your address, and the last 4 of your social, and you can be pre-approved instantly for a brand new Kia at Boomer Kia. So what are you waiting for? Visit BoomerKia.com and click the iPrecheck banner to get pre-approved, all without any risk to your credit. Then come to Boomer Kia off I-240 in South Walker.
Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations to serve you. They're now open at Midwest City and still in their Edmond location. Big O's Pork and Dreams feature a menu with your favorite meats, briskets, ribs, pulled pork, chicken, hot links, and more. Big O's has their signature loaded smoked potato with the famous fat butt, also known as a Big Nasty. It's a loaded tater with a spare rib on top. Try Big O's loaded steak fries and barbecue pizza. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations in the metro. In Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th, and in Edmond, 285 South Santa Fe Avenue. And both dining rooms have active pure technology to reduce over 99.9% bacteria, viruses, and more. And that's air you can trust. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. until the meat runs out. Big O's Pork and Dreams has 2 locations, Midwest City and Edmond. Come get you one of these taters.
Oklahoma City Blue basketball. Are you ready? The Blue are in action. Tune in, Oklahoma City Blue basketball.
December 15th, the Blue return to the Paycom Center, ready for a showdown with the Stockton Kings. Pre-game at 11:50, tip-off at 12 on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Dent Source. When extreme weather hits, Dent Source is your only source for fast, professional auto hail repair. 405-588-1818. Dent Source keeps you on the road with their fleet of courtesy vehicles. Dent Source. 405-588-1818. Dent Source has got your deductible covered where applicable by law. 405-588-1818. 405-588-1818. Dent Source.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
And welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We are at halftime. We've got a good game going on between the Classen Comets and the Douglas High Trojans. We'll give props to our halftime sponsor tonight, SSM Health. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist, and St. Anthony's Hospital has a great team to get a player back in the game from injury. We've got a little entertainment going on right now, Sam. We've got, how do you say it, violinists?
Yes, I actually asked the woman down at the scorers table, and she said Classen is a school of fine arts, so they like to showcase their talent. This is the orchestra here. We got a little bit of everybody. Violins, look like a cello down there.
And a cello and a bass, or no, maybe not a bass, but we've got a little Trans-Siberian Orchestra going on. So maybe you guys can hear that in the background a little bit and enjoy that. I know that I love some Trans-Siberian Orchestra myself. Sounds pretty good so far. So, Sam, we've seen a lot of good, basketball in that first half. So, again, I'm going to put the coach hat on you. Sam Weber, coach of Douglas High School right now. Figuratively, of course.
Gotcha.
What are you doing with Douglas right now to get yourself? So you're down 5. What are you doing in the second half?
You're going to have to limit those turnovers. Like they were pressured really well by the Classen Comets, so they weren't able to do what they want to do. They knocked down some big-time shots. The ref got the three-point play, that foul on that got them back in the game. But they're going to have to break that press. They're going to have to be able to get that ball and play some good defense. Because they're in it. They're down 5.
Now, we've seen some press by the Comets. Should the Trojans maybe kind of load up that backcourt on their half of the court a little bit to give themselves some passing options rather than go down the end of the court and rely on 1 or 2 passes? Maybe give them some more options to get out of that press?
They should. You got to make quick passes. You got to do a lot of cutting. You got to get to the heart of the court, so – if they're doubling up, because I think they had a 2-2-1 going on, they're going to have to, like I said, quick passes and doing a lot of cutting.
Move without the ball.
Yes,
That's
time.
Something that a lot of players just take for granted. They don't really think that it's important, or they just want the ball before they do anything with it, before they move. But it's just as important to move without the ball, get open, and help your teammates out, especially when they're, having trouble getting past the half court sometimes.
Yes, sir.
So now you are done being Coach Weber for the Douglas Trojans. Now I'm going to put the hat on. So now you're coaching the Classen Comets. What do they need to do in the second half?
Continue to apply that pressure and attack. Torre? I don't want to.
Toure. Yeah, Toure, yeah.
He's great at getting to that cup. So if they can continue to get it to him on the wing where he can penetrate and make that, because he's a football player. He likes to make that contact. So let him get there and continue to shoot them easy free throws like they've been making them too. So
and Palma has been doing a little bit of everything as well. He's been just really kind of, I'm gonna say it, he's been annoying on defense.
Yes, he has.
If I was one of those Trojans players, man, he'd be annoying the heck out of me, and I'd be tired of it already. So he needs to continue to do that.
What I did write down for the keys for them, defense to offense. So if they could continue to make it uncomfortable for the Trojans, they will come out victorious, because they have, up until this point, yes, they've been out there applying pressure all up in them, so they making it uncomfortable, I mean. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half of action.
Now, were you able to steal some stats away from the booklet?
Yes, I was.
What have you got for us?
We have Tony Palma carrying the Classen SAS boys with 10 points, and we have Landry Ballard with 14 points carrying his Douglas Trojans.
So Ballard has 14 of his team's 24 points so far.
Yes.
One of which was a big three to actually tie the game up. I think it was 23-23, I believe. They were down 23-20. He hits that big three, and all of a sudden we had some real electricity going on in this gym for a little bit.
Yes, it was.
And then after that, the Comets went on a 6-1 run. to close off the second quarter. So we've seen some offense from both sides. Ballard has been the go-to player so far. Williams has hit a couple big shots for the Trojans and finished off on his free throws really well, which has been kind of key for the Trojans. Now they go back to 0 team fouls. Maybe they continue to try and work Williams to get some free throws if he continues to hit that. He just hit a nice three-point shot here on the warm-ups as well, so maybe they can count on him.
As you can tell by the way the area that he shot those 2 3-pointers, the one he got fouled on and then the other one, which was the heat check, he's not afraid to shoot that ball. So the Douglas Trojans, their future's looking real bright with all these young freshmen.
Now, one player we didn't see a whole lot of in the first half for the Trojans was Kevion Parker. He's their 6'4" junior. He's their big man down low. I think he got into foul trouble.
He did
early on. So maybe in the second half we'll see a little more of him. See if he has an impact on them driving into the lane. See if he can give them
some kind of
second
force.
thought. Yeah, second thought about driving in the lane. Or maybe they feed him down on the block. Maybe they can kind of play a little inside-out game with him. We'll see what comes up. So there goes the buzzer to start up our second half, our third quarter, fresh 8 on the clock. Comets up 29 to 24. Inbounds pass goes to Palma, start things off. Back to Jones, back to Palma. Palma on the far side, gets underneath, looks for Green. Green back out to Jones. Jones swings over the far corner, near corner for Williams. Shot's good.
Splash.
Great start for the Comets there to start off with a big three-point play to go up 32 to 24. Now Green for the Trojans now drives it into the corner. Gets met by 2 defenders for the Comets. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Williams and Jones gets it tied up. Possession goes to the Trojans.
I love that hustle play. You see the Comets all on the ground like that. That's one thing that I love about a player. Not afraid to get on the floor and get dirty.
Arnett takes it strong to the inside. Pulls up from 5. Shot's good. Rolls in. 32-26 in favor of the Comets.
Arnett is trying to rally this young team up.
He's a senior. He needs to step it up for his team, he and Ballard.
That's a big-time bucket. I've been wondering if he could do that.
Teray to Palma. Palma in the corner for 3. Shot no good. Ballard with the rebound. Ballard takes it all the way to the free throw line, gets met up, and a travel call. He tried to stop, couldn't quite do it. Was looking to get it to Arnett.
He couldn't stop quick enough on that one.
So now the Comets have the ball. Just under 7 minutes left to go. Palma brings it up. Gets it back to Jones. He'll cross half court. Pass it back to Palma. Palma pulls up the ball. Swings it back over to Jones. Jones into the corner for Williams. Swings it on a baseline. Nobody underneath there for Green. Green's shot is good and one.
Ooh.
Trojans kind of lost sight of Green underneath the basket, but not Williams. Williams found him underneath with great vision there. Gets the bucket and the assist.
That's what a lot of players don't do. They don't go short corner. They don't hang out down there and go baseline, and that's exactly what he did and ended up being wide open. Let's see if he can finish this three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Shot no good for Green. Parker with the rebound, gets it to Arnett. Arnett gets trapped, finds it to Williams. Williams at a Green for the Trojans. Shot's good. Big three-pointer there for Antonio Green.
They needed that.
Timeout taken by Coach Alexander for the Trojans. Big three-pointer there. They needed that one to kind of feel good about it. 34-29 is now your score. 6:31 on the clock. That's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well from our broadcast. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action. So
we got a comment in from Gerard Mitchell. He had a big-time comment that is good stats. We like stats here on OKC CBS Sports Radio. He says Douglas is doing a great job against Tony Palma, that he's averaging 29.6 points. And he says, but go Comets. So Palma is averaging 29, almost 30 points a game so far. So, yeah, if that's his normal average, then the Trojans are definitely D'ing him up pretty good. So Palma now with the ball. Speaking of which, he gets trapped by Green. He gets the ball over to Teray. Teray finds a cutting Jones. Jones finds Green underneath. Blocked by Ballard.
Woo, big time.
Flexes a little bit. The eyes, I can see the whites from his eyes up here on that one. He got excited. Big time block by Ballard. But the Comets will get the ball underneath their basket, taken out by Jones. Score 34-29 in favor of the Comets. Palma gets the ball in the far corner, past three-point line. He's going to dribble back up towards the half-court line, finds Teray at the free throw line. Back over to Williams for a three-point blocked by Arnett. Arnett's on a fast break. He's going to take it up and under a reverse layup. Shot's good. Beautiful finish there, as he was going to get defended if he did anything other than reverse layup.
Nice little up and under right there. Arnett's fired up.
Coach Alexander is getting his crowd into it now. Arnett gets a hand on it. Crowd for Douglas is into it now, as is Arnett. He gets a finger on it, knocked out of bounds. Comets get it back in front of the scorer's table. Now Palma's going to get back to Jones. Jones gives the signal to set up the offense. Teray's sitting at the free throw line, ready for it. Nope. Goes over to Palma underneath. Green again. Shot up and good. Pump fake. Sent Ballard flying. And then Green waited his chance, put it up and in. Ballard now splits a double team. Splits another player. Shot up. Floater no good. Rebound goes to Green for the Comets. Gets it to Jones. Jones gets it to Williams. Williams crosses half court. Gets it to Green outside the three. Williams passes up to Jones. Now swings it to the near side. Palma for three. Shot no good. A rebound goes to Williams. Gets it to Green underneath, but shot is blocked by Williams for the Trojans. Now Ballard has it with just under 5 minutes left to go. Williams in the corner for three. Shot's good. Big three-point shot for Williams there. He is their outside shooter right now. He is feeling it. Brings him within two.
Big shot by the freshman.
Palma now for the Comets. Gets teed up by Green by the Trojans. Swings it over to Jones. Bones back up to Palma. Palma back over to, he gets it back from Williams underneath for Green again. They are finding Green. Green is just making a home underneath that basket. They are finding him wide open right now. And he gets a basket to put him back up by 4. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. What did we have there, Sam? What was the call on that?
Delay of game. They shouldn't have touched the ball once it came through the nets.
Full court press by the Comets, split by Arnett, gets it to Williams in the corner, gets double teamed. He finds Green, thankfully, to get a shot. Now Green takes a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Green for the Comets. Now Jones brings it up to the near side, the corner. Williams up top by the logo, swings it a far side to Palma. Palma looks underneath, nobody there. Back to Jones up top. Jones back to Palma. Palma at the corner. Back to Palma from Jones. Palma drives, left-handed.
And
shot goes in.
Oh, no basket, no good.
Basket is waved off.
Angry, disgruntled fans. I understand why.
Foul is on Williams for the Trojans, Jaden Williams. And the Comets will get it out underneath their basket. Kevion Parker gets checked out for Caden Holman now for the Trojans. Jones to inbounds. Finds Palma outside the three. Decides to pull inside about 5 feet. Shot no good. Rebound. It's a loose ball rebound. It's going to stay here for the Comets.
I see Palmer's frustrated with himself. He's not making them shots that he usually makes, averaging at 30. But his confidence is there.
Palma now in the corner at the inbounds. All the way up top to Williams up top of the key. Teray at the free throw line. Gets it to a cutting Green. And he'll be fouled on the drive. And the foul is going to be on Ballard for the Trojans. That'll be on the floor. That's the third team foul now for the Trojans. Jones for the Comets to take it out of bounds. Inbounds pass goes to Williams in the corner. He's going to drive it back to top. He swings it over far side, finds Green outside the three-point line. Decides to get back to Palma. Palma up top of the key. Sends Green underneath again because that's where he does best. So that's where they can usually find him. Jones in the corner now. Jones sits it back up to Williams. Williams back over to Palma. Palma again looking for Green underneath. Decides to hit Teray at the free throw line. Teray up. Shot no good. Rebound by Ballard. He draws that contact again, but no foul on the play. Shot no good. Now Williams for three. Heaves it up. A little too strong. Rebounds goes to Jones, but he's going to step out of, nope, sorry, a travel on the play.
Happy feet.
Couldn't quite stop in time to keep it from going out of bounds, but when he did that, his feet just went a little too much. Now Green inbounds it to Arnett for the Trojans. Ballard, a long three-point shot.
Air ball.
No rim, no backboard, no nothing. Out of bounds for the Comets.
Definitely a heat check for Ballard, who has no problem with shooting it from anywhere out here.
2:45 on the clock. Score 38-34 in favor of the Comets. Comets now swings it over to Williams on the near side, pass the three. Antonio Green kind of with a silly foul out front there. No real threat from Williams to take it in, but the foul goes on Green nonetheless. Now Williams inbounds it to Jones. Fourth team foul for the Trojans. No team fouls for the Comets.
That was a rookie move by Green.
2.5 on the clock. Palma with the ball on the far side. Drives, shoots from the elbow. Shot rolls off. Rebound by Holman. Gets it to Arnett. Now swings all the way across the court to Ballard. Ballard's going to take on two defenders. Back to Arnett. Arnett stops. Hands Ballard up top. Williams for another long three. That shot's no good. Goes out of bounds. That will go to the Comets. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was touched by Comets player.
Wow.
Says the referee.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. All right, so the Trojans now get it. Williams to inbounds for the Trojans. Right in front of their own bench on the near side. And now there's confusion as to where the ball's going to be taken out. I don't know where Williams was going. There he goes. Ball inbounds to Arnett. Shot from three. That's good. Big shot there by the senior to pull within one. The crowd's back into it.
This is the pride of the east side game right here.
Under 2 minutes left to go. Palma in the near side, outside three. Back up top to Jones. Jones back over to Palma. He's looking at Teray. He decides to drive. Floater shot, no good.
Palma
rebound by Palma. Brings it back out to beyond the three-point line. Resets it up with Jones. Swings it over to Williams. Decides he had an open shot. Decided against it. Arnett with the steal. He's got a fast break. Takes on two Comets players.
Good.
And Teray came flying in.
And got a piece of that.
And they're going to say a foul on Jones on the arm. So Arnett's going to get two free throws here with 1:31 left to go in the third quarter. A chance to go back up by one.
Ooh-wee, these are big-time free throws. What you going to do, senior?
First shot.
Good.
Hits the front, hits the backboard, and it goes in.
Yes.
He drew about everything that he wanted to on that one. That ties the game now, 38 apiece. Big free throw there by the senior. Second free throw upcoming. Only one player for the Trojans to rebound there. The smallest guy on the court, 5'8", freshman Antonio Green. And the rebound goes to Green for the Comets. Gets it back to Jones. Tie game, 1:25 left to go. It's tense in here in this gym. Crowd's getting into it. Here go the cheers. Palma with the ball. Swings it over to the near side corner to Williams. Back up to Palma.
They got that
Jones had a shot.
On.
Foul by Arnett. He tried to get the steal. Runs into Palma there. That's a big-time foul. I don't know where he is in terms of foul trouble, but that's the first. That's going to be the fifth team foul. Now Palma with a three-point line. A quick inbounds play there. Green gets the rebound for the Comets, and it gets fouled on the floor. That'll go on Ballard, I believe.
Palma's still trying to find his shot.
He has gone cold for this quarter here after a great first half. So the foul is indeed on Ballard. So Ballard's going to check out. And in comes Parker back for the Trojans. So Parker and Holman down below. Inbounds from Jones for the Comets. Gets it out to Freeland, who just checked in. Now back out to Williams, top of the key. Swings it up near side. At the free throw line goes Freeland. Gets it in the far corner to Jones. Jones drives baseline. Dish to Freeland. Freeland goes up left hand. No shot, no good. He goes back up, just kind of throwing it up there with the right hand. Shot was no good, but a rebound by Green.
Ooh, we got ourselves a game. We won the game.
We have what was the call on that one?
He stepped out of the stepped on the baseline.
Okay, baseline. I didn't see a foul, I thought.
Ballard back in the game.
That was a quick breather for Ballard. Out goes Holman. Arnett to bring it up for the Trojans. 38-38, 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We got us a good one, folks. Ballard now with the ball. Swings it across court to Williams. Williams makes it back up to Arnett on top of the logo. Resets the offense. Ballard cuts in.
Williams for a three-pointer. He's running that baseline.
Ballard now drives the lane, inside lane. Shot, kind of a doopsie-doo. Shot goes up, it's good.
Flips that thing up there with his right hand. He's a left-handed player.
Trojans up by 2.
Oh, wow.
10 seconds left to go for the Comets. Jones swings over to Palma. Palma thinks about it, decides to put it back to Jones. Williams. Jones, nobody wants to shoot at top of that three.
That 2-3 zone they got
Palma
going
drives,
right
doesn't get the shot off right inside the three. They're just kind of playing it around the three-point line, decided that they didn't want to shoot it. Caught themselves a good shot right there. That's the end of the third quarter. The Trojans now up 40-38. We got a good one. We're going to get a fresh 8 minutes, but we're going to take a quick break in between these quarters. You're listening to the high school basketball sponsored by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony, right here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Welcome back to Classen. We got a game on our hands, folks. I hope you are enjoying this fine action from Classen High School. Jones for Classen just teamed up a three-point shot, hit the back of the backboard, and they get it back after the Trojans couldn't quite handle the rebound there. Now Jones is going to take a breather. In comes Teray for the Comets. Palma going to take it out of bounds. 7:51 on the clock. All the way to beyond three to Freeland. He gets it back to Palma. Palma for three.
Splash.
There's a big shot from Palma. He found it.
Yes, he did. It's been a drought.
Third quarter was rough for him, but now he's feeling it in the fourth quarter. So you got to have that confidence to shoot it up when you get open, and he had that.
I knew he was going to get it at some point.
Comets back up by 1. 7.5 left to go in the game. Ballard now with the ball. Drives the lane, dishes it back outside to Arnett. Arnett decides not to shoot it. Hits it back to Ballard outside. Ballard back in the corner for Arnett. Arnett goes baseline. Now decides it across the court to Williams. Williams' pump fake. Hits it back to Ballard for a shot. Big shot by Ballard.
Wow.
He's shooting those long three-pointers. He is feeling it to put his team back up by 2.
I said he was a true player, and he is showing you why right there. Another
Trojans up 43-41, just under 7 minutes left to go. Freeland with the ball for the Comets. Drives it in, gets defended by Arnett. Arnett didn't want to let it go anywhere, so the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Arnett. Freeland now to take it out of bounds. 6:51 on the clock. Inbounds goes to Green.
And one.
Green finds the open space, and his players find Green, and Green finds a shot. That is the recipe right there for the Comets. He is just a natural at just kind of being hidden all of a sudden, and just his teammates find him, Sam.
That is definitely has been his MO this second half. Just get into the open space. And sometimes players don't understand that's the easiest way to be seen. Be in the right place at the right time.
He gets the bucket. He gets the free throw away and one. It puts his team back up. 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. We got a good one, folks. Arnett now for the Trojans. Drives down to the baseline. Stops at the block. It's going to pick up a foul. This one's going to be on Green for the Comets, Elijah Green. Trojans now down 1, 6:37 left to go. There's a few things I love in this world, Sam Weber, and one of them is a close game, and I love this.
I do too. We definitely needed this from the first game. First game was definitely one-sided.
Ballard now gets it back out to Williams. Williams sets up the play for the Trojans. Defended by Freeland.
Hand checking.
Freeland got a little too handsy there. Fouls on Freeland. So that is another team foul for the Comets, which is just 3 for them. However, the Trojans have 7 team fouls. So the Comets will be in the bonus at the very least for the remainder of the game. 6.5 left to go. Ballard inbounds to Williams. Williams gets back into their back half of the court. Now he crosses the half line, gets over to Ballard on the far side. Defended by Palma. Palma gets a screen from Parker, or gets screened by Parker, rather.
Great hustle play, man. I love to see a body on the ground. That's what's up.
William Copeland, big man. He's not afraid to get on the floor. Good job by Copeland, but the Trojans get the ball back, but it's a great effort by Copeland there.
Great effort. I love that hustle.
2 big men, and Copeland and Parker banging down by the block. Love to see that as well. Now we've got 6:10 on the clock. Arnett for the Trojans with the ball, D'd up by Teray. Arnett gets it to Ballard. Ballard spins to the baseline, shots up and good.
Ballard is a
beautiful shot.
True player right there.
Puts his Trojans back up by 1. 5:50 left to go on the clock. Swing pass to Williams. Thought about it at the free throw line. Decided not. Swings it back out to Palma. Palma drives the lane. Kicks it up to Williams in the corner. Williams drives baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound goes to Copeland.
Let's go. The home crowd goes crazy. They was wondering when they going to get a bucket up there.
The Trojans actually got the rebound, but Copeland just poked it out and took it up for a layup. Now Green for the Trojans for a three-point play. No shot, no good. That one goes to Teray for the rebound. Now Coach Cujo for the Comets wants to take a little time to think things over with 5:20 left on the clock. Left to go in the fourth quarter now. That's a 30-second timeout. No, the referees say full timeout. So they're confused with each other. We got on a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with it because I don't know if I can trust the referees right now, Sam.
I don't either. I don't know what the call is.
Now, what have you seen different here in the second half from these teams that may have been different in the first half?
Defense.
If anything, defense.
I said I wanted some defense, and we got it. We got a 1-point game right now. This is crazy.
And we're seeing a lot of players heat up, and you can see the confidence grow. Their heads get a little bigger. Even though we're all the way back up at the top here, we can see the heads kind of get feeling good, man. That the head swells with that confidence, right?
Yes, sir. I want to see my guy Tony pick it up big time right now. Tony Palmer. Let's see, like I said, the guy in the comments said he's averaging 30 a game. Let's see if he can finish this thing out strong.
He wants the ball, but Williams has got it. He gets it to Teray. Teray back to Williams. Over to Freeland. Freeland gets it to Teray. Now Freeland kicks it outside to Palma. Palma for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Teray. He bodies up, gets it back underneath to try to get it to Copeland. A little bit too strong of a pass. Copeland couldn't quite handle it.
You're going to have to limit those. What's going to come down now? Who limits these turnovers down in the stretch?
Trojans now looking for yet another lead change. Just now under 5 minutes left to go in the game. Teray gets the
he's going all the way to
interception
it.
there. Back to Copeland, back to Teray for the layup. Nice give and go. That's a good wall pass right there from
Love
Copeland.
that.
Copeland providing some big minutes here for the Comets.
Nice little figure eight weave action right there on that one.
Comets go up 3, 4.5 left to go. Ballard now with the ball. He's got Palma D'd up for him. He gets a shot off after I thought Palma got a piece of it. Shot no good. Palma now with the ball, brings it up past half court. D'd up by Green. He's going to drive all the way.
Offensive foul on Palma.
And Gerard Arnett, the senior, does a headsy play, draws the foul on a charge.
Woo. They definitely doing their job of slowing down Palma in this game.
Kevion Parker looks a little gimpy after maybe he took some contact there. So Holman checks in for the Trojans. Parker checks out. Ballard now for the Trojans brings the ball up. We're just over 4 minutes left to go. Shot for Ballard from 3, no good, a little short, goes out of bounds. Now for the Comets. So team rebound there for the Comets. Jones checks out for the Comets. In goes Williams. Palma to inbounds. Quick little interjection here from a Trojans coach. Found something on the court. They're going to make sure that nobody gets hurt. Good eyes there by the coach. Inbounds.
Great eyes.
Pass goes to Williams, back to Palma. Palma D'd up by Ballard. They try to do the half-court press, but they find Copeland underneath, and the shot is good.
Woo, that backdoor cut is always
Backdoor
open.
movement without the ball, Sam. We've said that all game long, and that can really kill you. Underneath pass goes to Holman. Shot no good. Rebound by Copeland.
Copeland bringing some big-time energy off that bench.
Good look by Holman. He couldn't quite get it in. Now they get the ball to Ray. Steal by Williams for the Trojans. Steal back by Palma. Palma.
Double dribble. I don't know about that one, ref. I do not know about that one. That looked like a nice behind the back to me.
Palma doesn't agree either, so he takes the ball and lays it down underneath the basket. And coach for the Comets wants a little time to think this one over.
Wow.
Big play by Palma to get it. So we're going to have another 30-second timeout, so stay with us, folks. If you got any comments on this game, you can go to the All City Sports page and let us know your thoughts. See if you think you got maybe a little premonition on who's going to be able to pull this one out. We still got a close game. The Comets are up 5 points right now. Palma is right now doing a little bit of everything. And I like the minutes that Copeland has got right now. Big man underneath. He's fine. He's moving without the ball, as is Green underneath. Those two guys have been taught really well what to do on the block. Just move without that ball and get open.
Yes, sir. They have definitely been capitalizing that. Copeland's been big-time points for this team right now down the stretch. Got his team up 5. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left.
On the court for the Comets is Palma, Williams, Teray, Green, and Copeland. For the Trojans, we have Williams, Ballard, Arnett, Holman, and Green. Inbounds goes to Ballard. 3:20 left on the clock. Comets up 50-45. Arnett now on the near side, outside the 3. Look underneath, looking for anybody cutting. He decides to drive baseline himself, draws contact, goes underneath, shot no good. Rebound by Green for the Comets. Now to Palma. Palma looks down court to Williams, crosses half court. Gets it to Copeland down on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound gets knocked away, and Ballard comes up with it. Coach Alexander's looking for Ballard to press to Williams. Williams drives, kicks it back out to Ballard. 3-point shot, top of the key, no good.
Crowd would have went crazy.
Rebound goes to Williams. That would have been a huge shot. Crowd would have went nuts, but no good. Now the Comets look to slow things down with Palma. Palma now has Williams on him. Kind of a pull-through move. Williams for the Comets gets shot. Big 3-point shot by Williams.
Assist Palma.
Carlos Williams with a big shot. He's got some good minutes. Now Williams for the Trojans with a big shot. 3-point, no good. Rebound goes to Palma. 2:15 on the clock. Comets up by 8. Palma crosses over, gets Green in the action, finds Teray. Teray drives baseline, kicks it out to Williams. Back up to Palma, top by the logo.
Taking time off the clock. I like that.
Palma drives, shot blocked by Ballard. Huge block.
Huge block.
He was in the air and just took it away. Now Ballard.
Defense to offense. It started with the block on Palma. Get down the court. Foul. Chance for and one.
Ballard did everything on that play, gave it up, got it back, finishes on the play. Now he's got an and one shot. Palma just disgusted. He's still staying on the other half of the court. He didn't even want to get back to play defense on that one. That was what you do in Ballard's case. Hey, you're going to stay back with it. I'm going to take it to the hoop.
He took it all the way to the cup. Like I said, true player. Let's see if he can make this free throw.
In and out by Ballard. 1:50 to go on the clock. Trojans down by 6. Palma with the ball. Half court or full court press there. Palma lost the ball, kind of slipped out of his hands. Now the Trojans get a chance to pull back within one possession.
Ooh, a minute 44 left. This is a good game. Goodness gracious. We needed that after that first one.
Jones checks in now for Williams for the Comets. Williams inbounds to Arnett. Arnett brings across half court. Now Teray on the defense. Ballard, Palma on him. Ballard drives, gets knocked out of bounds. Not out of bounds, out of his hands rather. Green comes up with the loose ball.
Comets.
Comets going to take a timeout. Think things over. So I think now we are looking for a full timeout. Do they have any 30 seconds left out? Come on, ref, give me something. Full timeout. There we go. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to CBS Sports Radio 105.3. This is high school basketball brought to you by Metro Tech and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in action, helping you get back in action.
We still got a close one here at Classen SAS. And we got some people watching us on our All City Sports page. We love it. We want you to comment. We got a Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game coming up here in a minute and a half. We want to know who you think should win the game tonight. I think I'm going to put my stock into Sam Weber here to give me who his thoughts are. Well, there's a lot of options right now, but we still have a lot of game left to go. Minute and a half left to go. Palma brings it up for the Comets. Over to Williams, back to Palma. Deflection by Ballard. Williams comes up with it for the Trojans, finds Ballard. Pump fake shot inside the three. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Teray. Back to Palma. Palma gets beat up by Green and a steal by Arnett. He's looking to see who's got open. He finds Green underneath. Shot up, no good, but there's a foul on the play. Great anticipation there by Green to come up with the steal.
Ooh.
Now we have a minute 2 left on the clock.
I think they're going to count that. They counted that basket because he hit the nets while the ball was going up, so they gave him a goaltending on that.
Baskets. Okay.
It's good. They had 47.
So they're going to count the basket, and he got fouled on the play, so we're going to be looking for and one here. Pull his team within 3.
He just called goaltending. He didn't call a foul.
So Antonio Green's lined up at the free throw line to shoot one. And trying to get some clarification here. And it looks like it's going to be taken out of bounds. So they called the basket good. No foul on the play. Minute 2 left to go. Trojans within 4.
Come on, let's see what Palma could do. That's
full court press by the Trojans. Green on Palma. Palma gets the ball deflected by Ballard. Ballard momentarily had it, but it touches the sideline. So the Comets will get the ball back. And another timeout taken by the Comets. I'm not sure how many they had left now.
I thought they used them all up. That might have been the last one there.
So we have another full timeout. We'll take a quick break. Step away again. You're listening to High School Basketball, sponsored by Metro Tech at SSM Health at St. Anthony. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for a great career? Metro Tech has the training you need for jobs in high demand. In 10 months, you can become a drafting technician, medical assistant, electronics tech, legal assistant, eye care tech, or barber. Earn critical certifications taught by industry experts in many career fields. Metro Tech provides real skills for real life that prepares you for that first day of work. Financial aid is available for those qualified. Enroll now to gain a competitive edge for your future. Metro Technology Centers, preparing for life.
Thanks for tuning in wherever you're tuning in from, either on 105.3 here in OKC, streamed by PPBC, or on our All City Sports page. We are back. Game in action. 53 seconds left to go. Comets inbounds the ball.
No, ref. He did not go backcourt. Wow. He did not do that.
And the referee makes an interesting call. He said that Jones had a backcourt violation, even though he
was 4 feet in front of the line.
Yeah, and the Trojans get the ball. I can't say that, can't say that was maybe a good call there. The fan in you came out on that one.
Yes.
You're shouting at the referees. Sometimes you forget that you got a headset on.
I do. I was like,
you want to react like a coach or a fan sometimes. It's hard. I get it.
It really is. That was a bad call by the referee.
So what we saw was a pass inbounds from the Comets there. He threw it back towards the half line, and Jones, who was in fact behind the half line at first, hops in front, back on his half of the court, receives the ball maybe 2-3 in front of the line, but the referee said that because when the ball was passed, he was in the backcourt. Maybe that's what he decided. So an interesting call from the referee there. A big turnover.
They're huddling up talking about it, so kind of like, hey, I can't unblow my whistle, man.
What's done is done, I guess. And even
you see the referee's eyes. You see him, so you know what's going on.
He
said, I can't unchange it for him, y'all. I'm sorry.
So that was an interesting call. Nonetheless, Trojans had the ball. Big turnover. They now have a chance to pull within one possession again. Down 4, 45 seconds left to go. Williams inbounds for the Trojans. Arnett, our senior, gets it over to Ballard. Ballard on the near side in front of the bench, swings, pops from 3. Shot no good. Rebound gets bounced away. Nobody's got it yet. Still scrummage for the ball there. Williams comes up with it. And did they take another timeout? I don't know how many timeouts the Comets have now.
I was about to say the same exact thing. Coach Alexander from the Trojans, he doesn't know either.
I did not keep track of our. No, okay, so he's calling a full timeout now. Stick with us. We don't want to go anywhere just yet. I'm getting some interesting calls here. I did not keep track of our timeouts, so our statistician had the night off tonight, I guess, and forgot to help us out here. Keep tabs on this one. So we do have 31 on the clock. Still anybody's game. The Comets were able to get the loose ball after that shot, after Ballard shot a three-pointer that was no good. So Williams was able to come up with a loose ball there. They'll be able to take the ball out from behind the basket on the baseline.
This crowd is going crazy right now. They rocking.
I'm feeling the vibration of the whole gym all the way up top here from the crowd. So we got a good crowd tonight. Cheerleaders doing their duty on both sides. And we're getting the cheerleaders into it now.
Oh, wow.
We had a big-time split. We had all the backhand springs there that we can handle there.
I just know that the cheerleaders from Classen and SAS is making sure that they landed on the line for their team right now.
Palma gets the ball inbounds. 28 left to go. Williams now with it. Arnett tried to get it. drew some body contact. Foul is on Arnett. Stops the clock at 24.4. So the Trojans have 17 fouls, so it's just a 1-on-1 situation now for Williams for the Comets. The Comets have 2 fouls available right now. They only have 5 team fouls. So that if they want, they could potentially foul a Trojans player to keep them from any chance of getting the ball now. Line violation by Williams on the shot. So shot no good. Doesn't matter. Line violation anyway. So the Trojans now bring it up. 20 seconds left to go with Arnett. Arnett's going to hit over Williams in the corner. Back to Arnett for 3. Swings over to Ballard. Long 3 for Ballard. Shots no good. Rebound by Williams for the Trojans. He goes up and under. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Green for the Comets. Now Palma, he gets double teams. Trying to split the double team, gets fouled. Took a hard to the foul. It looks like it might have taken it to the head or the face. Now stops the clock at 1.3 seconds left to go.
Comets up 4 points.
Palma will get a 1-on-1 shot. Free throws now.
Comets smelling blood.
So the Comets still up by 4. Palma has a chance to extend the lead by 2 with these 2 free throws coming up. 1.3 on the clock. All the Comets players are way back on the opposite half of the court. 4 Trojans for the rebound here. Shot no good. Timeout taken by the Trojans.
Did he?
They'll put some time back on the clock for this one.
Did they call a timeout?
The referee nodded his head. Hey, it's a 4-point game. They have a chance to tie it. So they're going to give we're waiting on to see what they give on the clock here. After the free throw on the 1-on-1 situation was no good. Trojans called a timeout as soon as the ball was rebounded.
I'm wondering, hold on.
So the clock now goes back to 1.3.
So no time ran off the clock?
According to the referees, that is the case, Sam Weber.
This is the one for the ages right here. They like, okay, yeah.
All right, Sam, hat back on for your coach. What kind of play you drawing up here?
I'm going to get the ball to Ballard and let him shoot a big-time 3.
And if you're the Comets, you just say
back off and let them do whatever they want to do.
Don't even do anything. And the pass went in, but it didn't. Nobody touched it, and it goes out of bounds right in front of the bench. Matter of fact, Coach Alexander for Douglas kind of got a hold of it. So since it never touched anybody, or I guess maybe was touched in bounds by anybody, that means the Comets will get it on the sideline here. The referee's still trying to figure this out. 1 second flat left on the clock there, so some time was taken off for that. Comets now inbound. Green with the inbounds pass. Cross court to Teray, and that'll do it. Great game, and you guys were able to hear it, possibly even see it if you tune in on our YouTube page between the Classen Comets and the Douglas Trojans. Win goes to the Comets after a great game. The Comets take the win 53-49 right here at Classen High School. Now the Trojans were feeling it. Coach Alexander was looking for that next win. It was as good a game as we could have hoped for, Sam.
Yes, sir.
In the end, the Comets take away here on their home court from a great crowd as well. Now we got to do our due diligence and give our props to one player during this game for Big O's Pork and Dreams. Who have you got for me tonight?
Number 5, Tony Palma.
And I agree, that guy, we were calling out his name for everything tonight.
Yes, sir.
He seemed to be everywhere on defense, seemed to be everywhere on offense. We don't have the official stats on what he was able to do tonight, but he had a cold third quarter, came back in the fourth quarter, Sam, was able to make a couple big shots. But he was also there on the defensive end, right?
Yep, and he assisted on a lot of plays as well. So defense led to the offense. He was great facilitator, helped carry his team. Was definitely the leader for his team tonight.
So our Big O's Pork and Dreams player of the game, that's going to be Tony Palma. He's a senior here at Classen, so a heck of a way to go out in a senior year, a senior game here. We don't know how many points he had, but apparently according to some of our YouTube watchers and listeners, he's averaging 29 a game. I don't know if he got there tonight. Still a great game tonight. And Big O's Pork and Dreams, folks, if you want to treat yourself to the best barbecue in Oklahoma City, it's Big O's Pork and Dreams. Dreaming bigger through passionate barbecue served with a community purpose. They're located in Edmond at 285 South Santa Fe Avenue, and you can check them out at their new location in Midwest City, 6003 Southeast 15th. They're open from Tuesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 11 a.m. until that meat sells out. We want to give a big thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. For CBS Sports Radio High School broadcast is brought to you by Big O's Pork and Dreams, Metro Tech, and SSM Health at St. Anthony's, and First Security Bank. We love it that you guys tuned in tonight. Catch us pretty soon. We got all kinds of games coming up for you. We hope you tune in again to hear Sam and I bringing some more great high school basketball to you again. You guys have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time.
Peace.